What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty, and welcome to another amazing video. You can follow me on Patreon for exclusive stories. 6 centigrams Chapter 106. Two new people joined the group after Xuan killed Doflamingo. He suddenly felt a little regretful, because he had promised Tetsulo that he would leave Doflamingo to him. Tetsulo and Doflamingo have a lot of hatred, coupled with the confrontation of their former identities. Tetsulo's hatred for Doflamingo is not too deep. At first, Xuan thought about letting his subordinates vent his anger, but when he got busy, he forgot about it. Now that's good. What reason will be used to prevaricate Tetsulo? Come on, tell the truth. Although Doflamingo is dead, his men have not been caught. Just treat it as compensation for Tetsulo, and let him do the job of arresting people. Xuan made a shadow clone, let him use the flying thunder god technique to return to the Golden City, and brought Tetsulo over. After the Dressrosa matter was handed over to Tetsulo, Xuan immediately returned to the Golden City. The reason is simple, the judge has arrived. What are you doing? IG, Niji, Yuji, how dare you attack me? Vinsmoke Judge looked at the three sons who surrounded him and said angrily. Father, darling, just grab it, yes, we don't want to hurt you. But if you insist on resisting, then we will not be polite. Judge's three sons each said a word, and Judge's face turned blue with anger. Reiju, what the hell is going on? Didn't you say they were all injured by Xuan? Why are they not only intact, but also dare to attack me? Vinsmoke Judge cast his eyes on Reiju in the distance and shouted sharply. Let me answer your question. In a flash, Xuan appeared and said to Judge with a smile. Xuan, what did you do? Why is my son shooting at me? According to the rules, they should absolutely obey me. Judge calmed down a lot, but was still a little grumpy. It's all thanks to you. You set them up for absolute obedience, didn't you? I just modified who they obeyed. Xuan looked at Judge with a mild smile. Xuan and Pudding teamed up to modify part of the memories of the three IG brothers, making them the object of their allegiance to themselves. It's not difficult, because Judge's science and technology have not yet reached the point where they can absolutely obey someone, that is to say, they obey the superior, or it can be said to be the master of Germa 66. In the modified memory Xuan gave them, Xuan was the real master of Germa 66 and the one they should obey. The three had no feelings in their hearts, and after confirming Xuan's leadership, they would not hesitate to let Judge take a shot. Judge, make a choice. Do you choose to die, or be my subordinate? Xuan stared at Judge and said coldly. Judge glanced at his three sons who were staring at him, then glanced at his daughter who had nothing to do with him, and sighed softly, I surrender. In order to prevent the father's kindness and filial piety from happening, Judge didn't get too entangled and simply surrendered. After all, Xuan is also recognized as the strongest in the world and the most powerful existence in the sea. It is not a shame to surrender to him. He comforted himself in his heart. Very good. Xuan nodded gratified. This is the Junji who knows the current affairs. Arrange a shadow clone to take him to his laboratory, where there are not only scientists like Caesar who can conduct academic discussions with him, but also excellent doctors like Trafalgar Law who can work with him. Come to think of it, Judge will be very happy. Judge is a scientist, and making him a warlord is a waste of resources. I have arranged for him to study biotechnology, and you will be in charge of Germa 66 in the future. Xuan turned to look at Reiju beside him and said with a smile. Reiju was stunned, shook his head and refused. I don't like Germa 66, and I don't want to go back there again. Why make me the commander-in-chief of Germa 66? Xuan reluctantly said. That's because, I don't have anyone here who is more suitable to lead Germa 66 than you. Judge was dragged to do scientific research, and the three IG brothers have no brains. Besides you, who else can lead Germa 66, horse? You are the heir of Germa, who is rooted in the red. You have the powerful physique and battlesuit brought by Germa's highest technology, and you also have the rational mind that the three of them do not have. Don't say no, you are the most suitable person. After listening to Xuan's analysis, Reiju was dumbfounded. That being said, there is really no one suitable to lead Germa except her. But Meow suggested. Don't you have a lot of strong men? Just send anyone to lead Germa 66. Xuan said. As far as I know, Germa 66 is different from other troops. This is a scientific force, and it must be commanded by scientific means. Although my men are good, but if they lead the troops in battle. Reiju nodded silently, that was the truth. If it is not for those who are familiar with Germa 66, it will not be able to exert its due power at all. However, Reiju is still reluctant to be the leader of Germa 66. I'm tired of leading Germa 66 to fight, and I don't want to take them around to war anymore. Xuan smiled and said, who said I want you to go to war? In the future, the Germa 66 you lead will only need to cooperate with Zephyr and Xingshang patrolling guards. Reiju was stunned for a moment, and said in disbelief. Germa 66 is a war expert, you actually use it to patrol your home? Xuan sneered. War expert. I'm so sorry, the war one participated in, Germa 66 was useless. Lei Mei is speechless, I'm really sorry that I can't keep up with your strength. But Xuan said so, it made her feel relieved a lot. If you don't look down on the combat effectiveness of Germa 66, she will not be allowed to fight with Germa 66. Li Zan seemed to see Reiju's thoughts, smiled and comforted. Don't worry, I'm not very interested in the army of Germa 66. Let them patrol the guards, it is also a waste, I told it at the beginning. I'm interested in Germa's technology. Huang hurriedly said. The snail ship loaded with Germa technology has been brought by Judge, and I can show you around. When Judge surrendered, Reiju led the way, and the three IG brothers were accompanied. Li Zan entered Germa's science laboratory without any obstruction. Instead, several Germa scientists offered to help introduce him. Looking at the rows of nutrient tanks and the clones being cultivated in the laboratory, listening to the explanation of the scientists, the undead in the chat group were shocked. Whitebeard. Is this the power of science? It's scary to make humans. Shiki, the golden lion. It's really efficient to make an adult in 5 years. These soldiers are strong, tough and not afraid of death, and they are the best soldiers. Howard Stark. Li Zan, are you going to do this? Li Zan. Of course not, soldiers of this level are useless to me. It is very useful for me to learn this technology. I can't tell you now, and you will know later. Sword God Ryoma. Besides being able to use this technology to do such inhumane things, is there any other use for it? Ask for flowers, Li Zan. Of course there is. This technology can not only make a complete human being, but also a part of a human being. We can use this technology to make him an arm with Zephyr cells from the Black Bull. Howard Stark. Is that a good idea, to restore the whole body to people with disabilities? Li Zan. Next, I have to study hard again. I hope Judge and Caesar will compete a little more and study more results for me to absorb. Dressrosa. The buildings turned into gold, and Tetsolo sneered and manipulated them, suppressing all the soldiers and cadres who rushed towards him. Mr. Tetsolo, what's the matter with you and Li Zan? Rob Lucci appeared beside Tetsolo and asked in a low tone. Forget it. That guy stole an important man from me and forced me to help him deal with Doflamingo. If I hadn't been able to beat him, I would have taken care of him long ago. With undisguised resentment on Tezzolo's face, he stared at Rob Lucci and said, why didn't the world government kill him? Rob Lucci said indifferently. World government has the consideration of world government, this is not something you should worry about. Who is your important subordinate? Tetsolo knew that Rob Lucci was investigating himself on behalf of the world government, so he didn't say much nonsense, and simply replied. A woman named Baccarat, my dealer, the lucky fruit of Paramecia. Rob Lucci nodded silently, then turned to leave, and they would verify what Tetsolo said. Tezzolo looked at Rob Lucci's back and snorted, a sneer on his face. World government, celestial dragons, your good days are coming to an end. Last night, imprisoning all of Doflamingo's men with gold, Tetsolo turned and left. In front of outsiders, he and Li Zan would not be too close. Good job. Back here, Li Zan looked at Tezzolo's masterpiece and nodded with satisfaction. Li Zan, you killed Dover? I want to avenge him? Pika, the top cadre under Doflamingo, is tall, burly and sturdy, but his words are extremely thin, which sounds extraordinarily funny. In the chat group, as soon as Roger heard Pika speak, he couldn't help but say, what's the matter with this guy? The voice is too funny. Gold thief Wu Nan. Correct. His voice and appearance are not funny, they're funny when they come together. Howard Stark. It's unscientific for someone so tall and strong to make such a high-pitched voice. Shiki the Golden Lion. Would you like to study how he made his voice? Howard Stark. Damn it, Golden Lion Shiki, are you an evil scientist? Shiki the Golden Lion. I'm not, but Li Zan is. Li Zan usually sends them for experiments like this kind of dead prisoners. What's this called? Waste utilization. Li Zan. That's right, sacrifice is inevitable on the way to scientific research. In that case, why don't you sacrifice these people who are still alive? I'm not a world government that likes to provide pensions to death row prisoners. What's wrong with using waste? Ding. Doflamingo joined the chat group. Ding. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon joined the chat group. Ding. Uchiha Madara joins the chat group. Ding. Fourth Hokage Namikaze Minato joins the chat group. Ding. Uchiha Shisui joined the chat group. Just as everyone in the chat group was chatting, a series of system prompts sounded, and another new person joined the chat group. Superior. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 107. Do you want to repay, or revenge? In the chat group. Golden Lion Shiki. Whitebeard. Doflamingo, is that the one you killed just now? One Piece Roger. You guys are so lucky. You help him become an undead with your front foot, and he joins your undead chat group with your back foot. Senju Hashirama. Uchiha Madara. Tobarama. Madara is here too. At Uchiha Madara, I'm Hashirama. Senju Tobarama. Stop calling, he won't agree. For us ninjas, being cautious is the most important thing. Maybe they all think they've fallen into illusions. Doflamingo. What is this place? I seem to see a lot of famous people. Fufu, is this the world after death? It's interesting. Sword God Ryoma. It's not just interesting and simple, the magic of reality is beyond your expectations. Li Zan, Does the group owner have anything to say? Doflamingo. Li Zan. Wait a minute, Masaka. Li Zan. Welcome to my undead chat group, Doflamingo. Doflamingo. Li Zan. That's it, I see, no wonder you can have the devil fruit ability of Golden Lion and Whitebeard, and the swordsmanship of One Piece. They're all in your undead chat group, what are those things they gave you? Li Zan. That's right, as a member, you can give me your abilities during your lifetime. Newcomers should all look at their options. If you don't believe me, you can try 373 and send me something. Ding. Doflamingo sent an exclusive red envelope, Observation Hockey Intermediate, to the group owner Li Zan. Shiki the Golden Lion. Hey, boy, are you right? Li Zan was the one who killed you, and you gave him your observation hockey? Doflamingo. What does it matter? Anyway, even if I give him my observation hockey, he won't improve much. In that case, why don't I test my guess? Whitebeard. Verified now. Doflamingo. The verification is over. No wonder Li Zan killed Blackbeard Teach and protected the Whitebeard pirates. There are shadows of you behind the things he did, right? You give him his own abilities and let him help you complete the unfinished business. Wish. Gold Thief Wu Nan. The young man is very clever, and he figured out the routine of the chat group so quickly. But unfortunately, your entry is a waste for Li Zan. Shiki the Golden Lion. Indeed, not to mention his own strength, he has a vengeance with Li Zan. It seems that Li Zan doesn't want to get anything useful from you. Fisher Tiger. Fire Fist Ace. The two weak Mengxin weakly brushed their presence. Li Zan. Don't listen to Golden Lion's nonsense, both of you have good abilities. One gave me the ability to live in water, and the other gave me Logia Devil Fruit abilities and advanced talents. Doflamingo. Li Zan can get useful things from me because I really have some unfulfilled wishes for him to help me fulfill. Whitebeard. No way, he's the one who killed you with his own hands. Doflamingo. Fufu, that's right, he was the one who killed me with his own hands, and I want to get revenge. But the reality is that I can't do that, so I can only cooperate with him. Gold Thief Wu Nan. Why does this scene look familiar to me? I remember it, Tetsolo robbed you of your important golden fruit ability, and you wanted to kill him to vent your anger. But you couldn't do it, so just work with him. Doflamingo. You know so much, Fufu. Li Zan called the outside perception of the 5 newcomers and asked, is your unfulfilled wish for them? Looking at the neatly arranged members of the Don Quixote family in front of Li, Doflamingo immediately laughed. Fufu, isn't this my important and lovely family? Look at the surrounding scene, where's Dressrosa? Li Zan. Yeah, Doflamingo, you haven't left Dressrosa yet, and my lovely family members have just been caught. It seems that I was lucky and came here right after I died. By the way, is my body cold? Li Zan. It should be cold. Although you were a strong person before your death, you haven't reached the point where you need me to save the body. Doflamingo. Then I thank you for not humiliating my body. Li Zan. It should be, but after you joined the chat group, I changed my mind. I can bury you, but I have to pay more. Doflamingo was speechless and silently sent his armament hockey over. The mid-level stuff is blended into the top armament hockey by Li Zan, which is better than nothing. Doflamingo. I hope you treat my family well, at least not kill or torture them. Fire Fist Ace. It's surprising that Heavenly Yaksha, who is ruthless and cruel, actually cares about his subordinates. Doflamingo. Fufu, isn't this Fire Fist Ace? You should understand me. My father was a bastard, and my younger brother betrayed me. I killed them with my own hands and lost all blood relatives. My subordinates, all it's my family. Whitebeard. Gu la la la. Although Lousy still doesn't like your person, but for your attitude towards family, Lousy starts to appreciate you. Li Zan. You appreciate it too early, Doflamingo is not the same as you at all. Although you all regard your subordinates as family, family is different from family. Whitebeard. What do you mean? Li Zan. Will you sacrifice your son for your ambition, or let your family die with the enemy in order to destroy the enemy? Whitebeard. Of course not, Whitebeard wasn't lying, he stopped his men from dying for him during the Summit War. Even though his subordinate was deceived by Marine, he gave him a father-kind son filial saber. Doflamingo. Hey, Li Zan, you can't slander me, when did I sacrifice my family and die with the enemy? Li Zan. In the future I see, Doflamingo. Future. Please, I'm dead now, how can I sacrifice my family? I have no future. Li Zan. I'm talking about the future that I saw before, and that future has been made non-existent by me. Doflamingo. So that kind of thing didn't actually happen? Li Zan. Yes. But you can also see that your own attitude towards your family is different from Whitebeard's attitude towards your family. Doflamingo. Interesting, who was abandoned by me? Li Zan. Monet and Virgo. Doflamingo. Virgo? Fufu, you even know him? I believe you can see the future? Whitebeard. Who is Virgo? Li Zan. Marines Base Chief of the New World G5 Branch, Vice Admiral of Naval Headquarters. He was sent by Doflamingo to Marine undercover more than 10 years ago and is Doflamingo's confidant. Not only that, he is one of the 4 top cadres who have guarded him since childhood. Shiki the Golden Lion. The top cadre who has guarded him since he was a child. This sentence is a bit interesting. You wouldn't say that they followed Doflamingo when he was very young, right? Li Zan. Yes. Golden Lion Shiki. Impossible. Pirates only recognize strength. What qualifications does a kid have for them to recognize? Doflamingo. Fufu, it's magical, but it's the reality. I was caught by a bunch of pariahs when I was very young and almost burned to death, but at a crucial moment, my conqueror's haki was inspired. The four of them found my qualification, make me your king. Sword God Ryoma. So that's it, what they see is your potential. Doflamingo. Yes, he didn't think that I would rule this sea in the future, so he helped me since I was a child. Gold Thief Wu Nan. Not long after losing the identity of celestial dragons, there are 4 people with good strength. You have good luck, reincarnation, chance, luck. You are better than 90% of the people in the world. One Piece Roger. Yeah? Look at their luck, Golden Lion, don't you want to say something? Shiki. The Golden Lion. It's good luck to have a fart. The strength is still not as good as mine. And his 4 subordinates are just ridiculous. People with Conqueror's Haki will definitely be able to conquer the sea. People with such qualifications can do as much as they want in New World. How many? One Piece Roger. Yes? There are so many people in Conqueror's Haki, but he is the only one who has been followed since he was a child. Shiki, do you think this is luck? Golden Lion Shiki. Can you forget about luck? Li Zan. The 4 senior cadres were the first to follow Doflamingo, and they raised Doflamingo. Doflamingo can't have today's strength and status without their help. Of course, Doflamingo can be as crazy as it is today without their help. Whitebeard wondered, what's the matter? As family, can't they help Doflamingo correct his mistakes? Li Zan. Don't say correcting mistakes, they will only help Doflamingo make mistakes. Let's put it this way, Doflamingo was bullied when he was a child, and they went to kill his bullies. Doflamingo fell on the road as soon as they fell, they went to blow up that road. Doflamingo. Brother Li Zan, you know a lot. That's right, this is the education I received since I was a child. As a king, I am not wrong, the fault can only be others. Shiki, the Golden Lion. This is really a success, ha ha ha, Lousy has never been so rampant. It's good to say that killing people, what is the operation of bombing the road? If it falls into his sea one day, will the 4 of them have to reclaim the sea? Li Zan is speechless, Golden Lion, you found Wadian. If Doflamingo, the demon fruit power, falls into the sea, he might die. His 4 unfortunate subordinates will learn Jingwei to reclaim the land. Of course, it is impossible to fill in all of them, and the meaning of filling in a sea area is still OK 3.7. Whitebeard. How do you say it? They're not things, but Doflamingo's abandoning them is a bit too much. Doflamingo. Please, I haven't done that kind of thing, okay? Li Zan. Don't worry, let's make a choice, let me see your heart. Doflamingo. What option? Li Zan. Do you want revenge on celestial dragons? Doflamingo. Fufu, of course. In addition to letting you take care of my family, I want you to take celestial dragons off the altar. For this, I am willing to use all my skills. Li Zan. Really? Your wish is too big, and the price you give is not enough, so you have to give up one of these 2 wishes. Doflamingo. Nani? Li Zan. Just think about it, your talent, physical skills and devil fruit ability are not very good. Even if you give me all of them, it will not be enough for me to fulfill these 2 wishes for you. It's not enough for me to help you overthrow the celestial dragons. Li Zan. But I am the kindest person. You can join my chat group because of fate. As long as you give up one of your 2 wishes, I will fulfill the other for you. How? Doflamingo was silent for a moment, then smiled. Fufu, your request is really hard for me. Li Zan. Don't be embarrassed, face your heart. Do you want to repay, or revenge? Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 108 A Rich Woman Who Won't Refuse. No, she's a poor ghost. Doflamingo tried to condition. I know Celestial Dragons has a huge secret that can be used as a bargaining chip as much as my skills. Li Zan. Is the secret you mentioned a national treasure of Celestial Dragons? The Golden Lion Shiki asked curiously, the national treasure of Celestial Dragons? Doflamingo said in astonishment, you even know the national treasure of Celestial Dragons? Li Zan. Of course. Celestial Dragon's national treasure may be one of the 3 ancient weapons, or a powerful weapon no less than ancient weapon. It seems to consume lifespan to control it, which is why Doflamingo wants the surgery of immortality. Doflamingo laughed. Fufu, interesting, what else do you know? Li Zan. There is another person on Celestial Dragons. He is the king of all Celestial Dragons and the superior of the 5 elders. It's called Yimu. Golden Lion Shiki was shocked. Celestial Dragons still has a king. No way, how come I've never heard of such a thing? Li Zan. So it's a joke that you and the rocks want to replace Celestial Dragons. You don't even know what your enemies are. How can you possibly win? Whitebeard. That king of Celestial Dragons, is he strong? Li Zan. I don't know how strong he is, but I know he is definitely not weaker than you. You must know that he is an old antique who has lived for more than 800 years. The world government can exist for so many years without him and the national treasure. Credit. Golden Lion Shiki. Having lived for more than 800 years. Immortal, the king of celestial dragons, who has undergone surgery. Doflamingo. That's right. Only those who have undergone the surgery can live from 800 years ago to the present. Only those who have undergone surgery can have enough vitality to drive the national treasure. Li Zan. Doflamingo, your intelligence can't be used as a bargaining chip. Now tell me your choice, do you want revenge or revenge? Doflamingo asked suspiciously. Before making a choice, I have a question. Do you really have the ability to overturn celestial dragons? Li Zan. Not at 15 now, but I will have it soon. Doflamingo laughed. Foo. In this case, of course I choose to take revenge. As long as I can destroy all the guys I hate, I will pay any price. Whitebeard. Did you guys just abandon your family like that? Doflamingo. Whitebeard, don't compare my family to yours. My family understands everything about me and supports everything I have. We are ready to destroy the world for revenge. Shiki the Golden Lion. Destroy the world? Just kidding. Can you do that? Doflamingo. I know I don't have this ability, so I choose to cooperate with Kaido of the Beasts. I helped him prepare his crazy increase in artificial demon fruit power and various weapons. Doflamingo. The Kaido guy is a crazy guy with a bad brain, but his purpose is exactly the same as mine. We both want to destroy this boring world, so we become partners. Doflamingo. I actually prepared it, but I didn't expect that your kid's strength is not very good, but the idea is quite crazy. One Piece Roger. Indeed, this kid is a bit crazier than Shiki. Shiki's plan is only to destroy East Blue. That old guy Zephyr's plan when he is crazy is only to destroy New World. Whitebeard. Fortunately, you all failed, otherwise the world will definitely be tossed. Outside world. Li Zan left the three women, Sugar, Violet, and Baby -5, and let Shadow Clone send the rest to the laboratory. Seeing that the men around were taken away by Li Zan's shadow clone, the remaining three women felt very insecure. Violet asked nervously. What do you want to do by leaving the three of us alone? Li Zan smiled and comforted. Don't worry, for some special reason, I decided to let you all live. In the chat group, One Piece Roger said contemptuously. Master, you won't let them go just because they are women? Li Zan retorted. What nonsense. If it's a woman and I'll let it go, why was that old and ugly woman sent away? Everyone was speechless. Why? The reason you have said it yourself, because she is old and ugly. The remaining three women, a mature and beautiful, a beautiful maid and a lovely loli, need to say more why they were left. Li Zan looked at loli Xiaoshidong and said, You are Monet's sister, right? Your sister is working for me now, and I will give you a chance to rely on me. Little loli Sugar nodded quickly and resolutely agreed to Li Zan's solicitation. Li Zan nodded with satisfaction. Very good, Dressrosa needs your help to deal with the mess. Those who have been turned into toys should be sorted out and cleaned up. Pirates and government agents let them continue to work, and let them return to their original state if they are innocent. Little loli Sugar was stunned, as if it were an accident. How could Li Zan know about such a thing? But she didn't say much, and chose to be obedient very decisively. In the chat group, Fire Fist Ace said, Toys? I remembered, I have been to Dressrosa before. Toys in this country seem to have life, which is very magical. Li Zan. That's not an ordinary toy, it's a toy transformed by demon fruit power. Sugar is Paramisha's childlike fruit power, who can turn all living beings she encounters into toys and make them surrender to herself. Fire Fist Ace suddenly realized. So, Dressrosa's toys are all made of human beings. No wonder it is so humane. At that time I thought there was a race like toys in the world. Sword God Ryoma. Listen to the group leader. Doflamingo has turned many pirates and agents of the world government into toys. Doflamingo took the initiative to explain. That's right. The ability of childlike fruit is very pervert. People who are turned into toys must not only obey the requirements of those who are capable, and work diligently. Moreover, people who are turned into toys will learn from other people's memories. It's the best weapon against agents and marine. Li Zan unceremoniously demolished the stage. Yeah. You and your subordinates are pure pirates. You can say that you don't know anything about managing your subordinates and governing the country. Fortunately, you have Sugar to help cover it up, otherwise you wouldn't be able to be there at all. Dressrosa stayed for more than 10 years. Sword God Longma became interested and asked, Govern the country? Li Zan said. Yeah, Doflamingo came to this country more than 10 years ago, controlled the king to kill ordinary people, and then defeated the king as a hero and became the new king. Whitebeard. Why does this story sound familiar to me? Shiki the Golden Lion. Because your daughter Crocodile was prepared for that, but he failed. Whitebeard. Go away, lousy has nothing to do with Crocodile, understand? Senju Tobarama. Crocodile has been planning at Alabasta for more than 10 years without success. How long has Doflamingo been planning at Dressrosa? Doflamingo said proudly, Foo, I haven't prepared for a long time, only 2 years. The main thing is to make Virgo the commander of the nearby marine base, so that marine will not cause trouble for me. Senju Tobarama. How did you manage to ruin the king's reputation and gain the approval of the people? Li Xuan. His string fruit ability can forcefully manipulate others, and controlling the king to kill can easily ruin his reputation. And he came from the Don Quixote family, before becoming the Celestial Dragons, the Dressrosa royal family. After they became Celestial Dragons, the royal family of Dressrosa became the Riku family. Senju Tobarama was surprised. Devil fruit ability, background, compared to the hapless crocodile, I began to believe that Doflamingo has a lot of luck in this guy. Doflamingo apparently didn't think so. Damn luck. If I really had luck, I wouldn't lose the status of Celestial Dragons. Compared to the status of Celestial Dragons, what are my 4 men in Dressrosa? Senju Tobarama. That's right, although I had a lot of luck, the bad luck at the beginning was enough to cover them up. Outside world. Baby -5 glared at Li Zan and roared, "You killed you, young master, and I will never let you go." Li Zan looked at her with a smile, and said tentatively, "If I need you very much, are you willing to let go of your hatred and help me?" Baby -5 was stunned for a moment, then said awkwardly, "Really? If you really need me, then I will." In the chat group, Whitebeard, Sword God Ryoma, Golden Lion Shiki, One Piece Roger couldn't help complaining, "Is this girl's brain not sick?" Senju Tobarama's sober conspiracy theory, it could also be a deliberate act of stupidity to let your guard down, and then look for a chance to get revenge on Doflamingo. Doflamingo. You guys think too much. Baby was abandoned by her family when she was 5 years old, so she has a heart problem. She can't refuse other people's requests, no matter how unreasonable they are. Whitebeard. Is there such a thing? Doflamingo. Is it weird? From the way Li Zan looks, he knows something about it. Li Zan. Yes, I understand. When her family abandoned her, they kept saying that she was not needed. So, she always wanted to be needed. Just say, "I need you," and she will not refuse. Golden Lion Shiki. Gia ha ha ha. If there is such a thing, wouldn't it be easy for her to reveal your secret? Doflamingo. So I usually match her with a partner, to prevent her from making mistakes and to protect her. Whitebeard. His parents are so damn it, how can they abandon their own family? Doflamingo. Whitebeard, can you not be so naive? There are a lot of people in this world who are forced to abandon their families. Fire Fist Ace. You can tolerate such people. It seems that it is not nonsense that you treat your subordinates as family members. At least, you still have feelings for them. Doflamingo. Of course, Baby -5 has been taken in by me since she was a child, and I treat her as a younger sister. There are as many men as I eliminated and plotted against her over the years. There are as many as one wing. Shiki the Golden Lion. Did you plot against her? That's true. With his character, it's normal for men to have an idea. One Piece Roger. Yeah, a rich woman who won't refuse. If she succeeds, she can save decades of struggle. Li Zan is speechless. Roger, why are you always so tricky when you think about things? Others think that the baby -5373 is a lifelong child, but you see the wealth of the baby -5 with your own keen eyes. But for Roger's idea, Li Zan can only say that he thinks too much. Can a woman who won't refuse keep her money? Doflamingo's ability to protect her from being replaced is the limit, and borrowing money is not a consideration. So baby -5 is a poor man and the most popular friend. Violet? No, it should be Princess Violet of Dressrosa's former royal family. Li Zan looked at Violet in front of him and calmly said, "Dressrosa will be my territory from now on. I need you to help me maintain the stability here." In the chat group, Sword God Ryoma said in surprise, "Doflamingo's subordinate is the princess of Dressrosa's former royal family?" Li Zan. Calm down, this kind of thing is not surprising. Princess Vivi of Alabasta was undercover under Crocodile. Kazuki Hiyori of Wanokuni was also under the nose of Kurozumi Orochi. Is it strange that the princess of Dressrosa is doing things for Doflamingo? One Piece Roger. It felt weird at first, but after hearing you say it, it doesn't feel weird. Why do these princesses always like to play this kind of excitement? Whitebeard. For women to do such dangerous things, the men in this country are just so rubbish. Shiki the Golden Lion. Doflamingo, did you know she's the princess of Dressrosa? Doflamingo. I know, not only do I know her identity, but she works for me and I asked for her to work for me. Her devil fruit ability is somewhat meaningful, so I let her family work for me. Shiki the Golden Lion. Strategic devil fruit ability? Li Zan. That's right, Paramecia stares at the fruit. You can see the scene in a radius of 4,000 kilometers, you can see through other people's thoughts, you can transmit your own memories to other people's minds, and you can see through the human body. The ability is more complicated and practical. Senju Tobarama. A radius of 4,000 kilometers? Li Zan. It's scary, right? You can only see the scene in a radius of 1 kilometer with your eyes. Staring at the fruit is an enhanced version of the eyes. What the eyes can do, even those with the ability to stare at the fruit can do it. Aside from evolution, white eye has no advantage over dark fruit. Outside world. Dressrosa is the very edge of my territory, where you can serve as a sentry, keeping an eye on marine and other forces for me. Besides, you also need to handle the affairs of the villains. The manufacture of artificial devil fruits requires the cultivation techniques of the villains, and I need them to help with scientific research. Li Zan took no time to give orders to Violet. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 109. Isn't a Senju clan dead wrong? After dealing with the outside world, Li Zan turned his attention back to the undead chat group. Li Zan. 4 newcomers from the ninja world, aren't you going to say something? After watching it for so long, you should understand that this is not a fantasy world, right? Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. Is it a chat group where the dead gather? It's interesting. This is Otherworld, right? It's so interesting. What shocked me even more is that the famous ninja god and ninja Shira have joined this chat group. Namikaze Minato. The meaning of this chat group is to let us undead give the skills we have to the group owner, and then let the group owner fulfill our unfulfilled wishes for us. Uchiha Shisui. The group owner is not in the same world as us, so we Otherworld people have such a thing as a passport? Senju Tobarama. That's right, but I suggest you don't give this kind of thing lightly, and I didn't give out the pass for my eldest brother and I because we don't know whether it's good or bad to let people from the Otherworld enter our world. Senju Hashirama. That's right, I also don't think the undead should interfere in the world of the living, so we didn't agree to let the group master into our world. Li Zan. 2 naive idiots. Do you think the world of ninjas would be beautiful without my participation? And Namikaze Minato, please, 4th Hokage, please give the 2 seniors some popular science about the world after their death. Senju Hashirama. Nani? Hokage passed the 4th generation. No, if 4th Hokage died, wouldn't Hokage pass the 5th generation? Senju Tobarama. Dude brother, are you focusing on the wrong point? 4th Hokage, tell us about the world after our death. Namikaze Minato agreed and started talking about the development of the ninja world after the death of the 2 Hokages. Li Zan couldn't stop listening after a while. Li Zan. Who asked you to talk about these boring things? Tell the 2 Hokages, are the Senju clan and the Uzumaki clan still alive? Namikaze Minato. I don't know very well. Anyway, the Senju clan and the Uzumaki clan have perished. However, some of them still exist, but most of them are unknown. Senju Tobarama. Damn it. Did the Senju family really perish? I thought Li Zan was exaggerating. Li Zan. I'm not exaggerating, I'm telling the truth. If nothing else, the only one left in the Senju family is Tsunade. And it won't take long for this one to break. Senju Hashirama. You said about the Senju clan before, what about the Uzumaki clan? Li Zan. The Uzumaki family was attacked by other villages, and the Konoha village did not support them. The reason? The Konoha village did not want to start a war, because the war would kill people. The Konoha shinobi did not want to die, so the ninjas of the Uzumaki family had to sacrifice already. Senju Tobarama. What? Are the high-level Konoha who made these decisions stupid pigs? Don't they know how important the Uzumaki family is to Konoha? Without the Vortex family, they will kill and injure more people in the future. Li Zan. 2nd Hokage, you are too naive. Human beings are short-sighted. Do you know what it means to be able to hide on the first day of the first day but not the 15th? Senju Tobarama. What do you mean, Li Zan? It means, hide for a day is a day. For future sacrifices, we will talk about them in the future. Many people will not agree to let them sacrifice now for future safety. Senju Tobarama. Why? Li Zan revealed a cruel reality, because for many people, it is not certain that they will live to that day. Therefore, every faction needs a leader who has a vision and plans for the future under the powerful measures of the leader. Senju Tobarama was suddenly dumbfounded. He knew how high the death rate of ninjas was, so he knew that what Li Zan said was not wrong. Tomorrow and accident do not know which will come first, many people will not consider for the future. Senju Tobarama. It's ordinary people who don't think about the future, or even the top executives of Konoha so short-sighted? Li Zan. I remember I told you that Konoha executives are a bunch of weirdos who have been taught by you to be experts in civil wars and amateurs in foreign wars. Your rubbish apprentices can harm Konoha enough. Senju Tobarama was silent for a moment, then asked Namikaze Minato. Is everything he said true? Those disciples of this old man are now Konoha's scourge? Namikaze Minato is a little son after all, let him speak ill of other people, he really can't say it, but only vaguely expresses Konoha's views on the high level. Namikaze Minato. I believe that everything the executives do is for Konoha, but the effect is not very good, and it can even be said to be counterproductive. Li Zan took the opportunity to add fuel. Speaking of this, we have to talk about the death of 4th Hokage. 4th Hokage had just taken office, his wife Nine-Tails Jinchuriki gave birth. A man in a mask attacked Konoha, released Nine-Tails. Namikaze Minato. Group leader, do you even know this? Li Zan. I don't know much about the ninja world. The things I know are beyond your imagination. 2nd Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. Nine-Tails were released at Konoha village. Konoha village must have suffered heavy casualties. Li Zan. Of course. The casualties of ordinary ninjas and civilians were countless. 4th Hokage and his wife Nine-Tails Jinchuriki were all killed. Senju Hashirama. Nine-Tails are that scary? No way. Senju Tobarama. Brother, shut up. Not everyone can suppress Nine-Tails as easily as you do. Li Zan. Leave the death of 4th Hokage and his wife aside, it is worth discussing the performance of 3rd Hokage and Shimura Danzo in the Nine Tails Rebellion. Shimura Danzo and his elite ninjas did not appear from beginning to end, and 3rd Hokage was uninjured and uninjured. Becoming Hokage after 4th generation's death. Doflamingo. Fufu, I smell conspiracy, it seems that the otherworld is also full of intrigue. Senju Tobarama. You mean? Shimura Danzo didn't show up when Konoha was damaged, Sarutobi Hiruzen didn't work. Lee Zan. Of course. Do you know how Namikaze Minato became the 4th Hokage? Because the 3rd Hokage performed poorly in the 3rd Ninja War, he had to abdicate and let Xuan. You said, did you take back the Hokage position? Idea? Senju Tobarama. Namikaze Minato said in disbelief. No way, I believe 3rd Hokage is not that kind of person. Everything he does is for Konoha, I never doubt that. Lee Zan sneered. Really? When did I say that what Sarutobi Hiruzen did was not for Konoha? Let's think about it from Sarutobi Hiruzen's point of view, everything he did can be well explained. Senju Tobarama. Is that so? I'm interested in this, let's hear it. Lee Zan. The first is the Senju family, a powerful ninja family that has been handed down from the Sengoku era. Its strength is among the best among the ninja clan, and only the Uchiha family can keep pace with it. And there have been 2 generations of Hokage in this family, one of which is more powerful. It was first Hokage who created Konoha village, and it can be said that Konoha village was built on the basis of the Senju family. Howard Stark. I seem to understand the meaning of the group leader, no wonder the Senju family will be destroyed by the high-level Konoha. Senju Hashirama. What do you mean, Senju Tobarama? You're someone from the otherworld, can you understand our Konoha village? Lee Zan. You too, don't underestimate Howard Stark, he's much smarter than you. Compared to you guys who have been fighting since childhood, he's a highly educated person. You can't figure it out. Things may be very simple in my and his eyes. Senju Tobarama. Really? Then I'd like to hear it. Lee Zan. And Howard Stark, please tell me what you think. Howard Stark. Konoha village is a village composed of many ninjas, and the Senju family is one of them. The Senju family not only has the strength to disdain the whole village, but also has a lofty prestige, right? Senju Tobarama. That's right, Howard Stark. That's good, in that case, let me ask a question. When the senior Konoha and the Senju clan have a disagreement, who should I listen to? This is a good question, and it stopped Senju Tobarama at once. After a while, Senju Tobarama replied, the Senju clan will not disagree with Konoha village. Lee Zan suddenly sneered. Do you believe what you said? You have such a close relationship with your brother that there will be differences in the treatment of Uchiha Madara. How can the Senju family be completely consistent with the top officials of Konoha? Senju Tobarama was suddenly dumbfounded. Howard Stark continued. When the disagreement arose, the conflict between the senior Konoha and the Senju clan appeared. The senior Konoha were supposed to be the leaders of Konoha village, but they found that they did not fully get the leadership of Konoha village. Doflamingo sneered. Fufu power is a good thing, enough to make many people fight with red eyes. It seems that this is the reason for the demise of the Senju family. Howard Tucker. Yes. When there is a dispute between the senior executives of Konoha and the Senju clan, both parties will realize the existence of the problem. For the senior executives of Konoha, they have 3 options: actively back down, seek common ground while reserving differences, and take the initiative to attack. Either give up the leadership of Konoha village and focus on the Senju clan, or seek common ground while reserving differences and discuss the management of Konoha with the Senju clan. Or take the initiative and let the Senju clan give up their finger on the top of the Konoha family. Lee Zan. However, under the circumstances at the time, it was impossible for the senior executives of Konoha to choose the first option. First, they could not let go of their power, and secondly, the other ninjas would not be willing to become vassals of the Senju family. If Konoha can lead the Senju clan, then the other ninjas will become vassals of the Senju clan, not members of the Konoha clan on the same level as the Senju clan. Senju Hashirama couldn't help but ask, why didn't they choose the second one? Lee Zan. Hashirama, you are so naive. The second option is also the compromise of the senior Konoha to the Senju family, which means that the senior Konoha has given up the rights that should belong to him. But according to the rules of Konoha, the commander of Konoha should be the top of Konoha. Loon Gong. They can't violate Konoha's regulations and easily give up Konoha's leadership. Otherwise, other ninjas will follow suit, and Konoha will no longer be a unified organization, but a loose alliance. On personal matters, no matter who they are, after they have tasted the taste of power, they will not give it up easily. What's more, this power should belong to them, how could they be willing to let it go? More importantly, choosing the second option has a trust problem. If both parties can't completely trust each other, then they must be prepared to kill the other party first. Who wants to be worried all day long? Death is not scary, what is scary is the fear before death comes. That kind of feeling will make people crazy, so the top management of Konoha will not choose the second option. So, they chose the third option. It's better to strike first and let the Senju clan disappear. Lee Zan explained the situation in Konoha at that time. Senju Hashirama couldn't accept it, and asked, if you just don't want the Senju clan to interfere in high-level decision-making, Then just suppress the Senju clan's power. Why let the Senju clan disappear? Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon spoke mockingly. First Hokage, you are still so naive. Why did the Senju clan and the Uchiha clan fight for thousands of years? Because of hatred? The top officials of Konoha suppressed the power of the Senju clan. How did they suppress it? Of course it was murder. High-level Konoha killed the Senju clan. Won't the Senju clan hate them? Lee Zan. That's right. Those high-level executives of Konoha have their own families, and they all have their own families. In order to prevent the Senju family from taking revenge on themselves in Konoha, they can only cut the grass and make them disappear. Tsunade is the granddaughter of First Hokage, a disciple of Third Hokage, and Uzumaki Mito was still alive at the time, so he survived, and he did not die in that conspiracy. Senju Hashirama. Mito. Was Mito still alive when the Senju clan was destroyed? If he was alive, why wasn't he stopped? Senju Tobarama. Don't be stupid, big brother. How could the senior officials of Konoha slaughter the Senju clan openly? Lee Zan said that the Senju clan died in a series of conspiracies. Mito may not know, nor did he evidence. Lee Zan. There is another possibility. There is another possibility why Uzumaki Mito did not shoot. Senju Hashirama hurriedly asked, what is possible? Lee Zan. In the early Hokage generation, I remember you said that when you killed Uchiha Madara, you will protect Konoha at all costs. Whether it is your brother, wife, family or children who threaten Konoha, you won't hesitate to eradicate them. Senju Hashirama. You mean? Lee Zan. Yes. If my guesses are true, the Senju clan at that time had become a threat to Konoha. Maybe Uzumaki Mito inherited your will and participated in the suppression of the Senju clan. Senju Hashirama. Is there such a possibility? Hashirama is a bit autistic. Lee Zan. Second Hokage, when you were Hokage, you kept suppressing the ninjas and supporting the civilian ninjas. Didn't you just establish the dominance of the Konoha high-level people and prevent them from being threatened by the ninjas? Your apprentices eliminated the Senju clan. Maybe it is to carry out your will. Senju Tobarama. Do not want to talk. Lee Zan. Why don't you talk? When First Hokage killed Uchiha Madara for Konoha's sake, Third Hokage killed the Senju family for Konoha's sake. Good Jiao Hao. Would you not be willing? Second Hokage was righteous when he suppressed the Uchiha family for Konoha. Are you upset when Third Hokage suppressed the Senju family? It seems that there is a saying that is true, anyone can have a high-sounding appearance without cutting themselves with the knife. Uchiha Madara. Well said, Senju Hashirama said with dismay. Madara, shut up. I thought about it, if I was still alive at the time, maybe I would have shot the Senju clan too. Although it was painful, but it's like killing like Madara, it's impossible. Senju Tobarama said grimly. If I was alive at that time, I must have found a better way to solve the problem. Sarutobi Hiruzen they. Rubbish. Senju Hashirama. Suddenly feeling a little bored, Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others are right? The Senju family is not wronged? Lee Zan. This is just a possibility I analyzed, not necessarily true. Lee Zan is telling the truth. This is speculation based on Sarutobi Hiruzen's position. Senju Tobarama. I think it's a real possibility. After all, the Senju clan at that time were strong but not strong enough. The Senju clan is said to be strong because it has the power to threaten Konoha. Let Konoha high-level restless, do not rule it out cannot sleep, because as long as he still exists, it is possible to turn Konoha into his own Yiantang. Don't say that there is no such possibility. If you don't believe it, please see Cloud Shinobi Village among the 5 major ninja villages. Cloud Shinobi Village is the one-word hall of the Yaoi family, and 5th Raikage all came out of this family, and foreigners have no chance to become Raikage at all. It is said that the Senju clan is not strong enough because it does not have the power to make Konoha succumb. If the Senju clan at that time had the power of Senju Hashirama, the high-level Konoha would definitely give up resistance, and the Senju clan would not be in any danger. Lee Zan. That's right, the root cause is that the Senju clan has a huge threat to Konoha, but it is within the scope of eradication. Perhaps the Senju clan disappeared because of this, and so did Uchiha Shisui. At Uchiha Shisui, are you right, Light? Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 110 Naive Shisui and Minato in the chat group. Namikaze Minato pondered. Uchiha Shisui. I seem to have heard of this name. Is it Uchiha Shisui, the genius of the Uchiha clan? Uchiha Shisui. 4th Hokage-sama, it's me. Namikaze Minato. You were a famous teenage genius when I was alive. How did you get here? Lee Zan. What you want to ask is, how did he die, right? You should ask who was killed and at what age. Namikaze Minato. That's right, ninjas rarely end up dying. Senju Tobarama sneered. 4th Hokage, are you real or are you acting stupid? You can see from the group leader's speech that the death of this genius Uchiha is not easy. But what makes me strange is that his strength alone can be compared with that of him. Compared to the Senju clan? Namikaze Minato was stunned for a moment, then said, the same cause of death as the Senju clan. Uchiha Shisui, you were also killed by the conspiracy of the senior Konoha? Uchiha Shisui. I was attacked by Shimura Danzo, who snatched one of my eyes, and then was besieged and killed by him with the rude elite. Senju Hashirama. What's the reason? You're only one person, you shouldn't be able to compare with the Senju clan, right? Uchiha Shisui. It should be because of my pupil technique. I awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan, and the pupil technique I got was distinguished heavenly gods. It can change the will of others without anyone noticing, so Shimura Danzo wanted mine. Senju Tobarama. Can you change other people's will silently? It's a terrifying ability. No wonder the group leader said that your cause of death is the same as that of the Senju family. Because you have this pupil technique, you can completely control Konoha silently, high level. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. It is indeed a terrible ability. Mangekyo Sharingan's pupil surgery should be one for each eye, right? Use one eye to control Hokage, and the other eye can also control a Konoha high-rise or keep it standby. No wonder Konoha wants to kill you. Namikaze 373 Minato. After all, it's a matter of trust. Lee Zan. Trust issue. This matter has nothing to do with trust. In the end, it's still too dangerous. No one likes to be controlled by others, and no one wants to be someone else's puppet. And Uchiha Shisui, he has the ability to make people puppets. Lee Zan. Let's not say it's the top officials of Konoha, even if Uchiha Shisui's relatives and friends know about it, they will always think about whether they're being controlled by Uchiha Shisui. Especially when they're going to benefit Uchiha Shisui. In their hearts this idea pops up involuntarily. Lee Zan. If I say that human nature is inherently evil, you may not agree, but if it is said that human nature is selfish, you should have no problem with it, right? Senju Hashirama. Selfish? Lee Zan. Yeah, even if you are called the god of ninjas, you can be said to be selfish. It is true that you ended the Sengoku era, but did you ask other people's opinions when you ended the Sengoku era? You ended the Sengoku era for one's own ideals, right? Senju Hashirama. You're going too far, don't you? The end of the war is good for everyone. Lee Zan. Not necessarily. For those who make money from war, war is a good thing. Senju Tobarama. Group leader, you are sophistry. Lee Zan. This is not sophistry, I'm just stating a fact. Will there be people in the world who don't think for themselves, but think for others? Senju Tobarama. Of course not, who would be so stupid? Lee Zan. Yes, this is selfishness, right? Selfishness is not a derogatory term, selfishness is the normal psychology of people. Selfless people are not normal people, they're saints, understand? Everyone or even every intelligent life considers itself at its center. Senju Tobarama. So in this situation, it's normal to want to erase Uchiha Shisui. Wait, how is Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo's ability known? Uchiha Shisui. I took the initiative to tell Konoha executives. Senju Tobarama. Senju Tobarama was speechless. It would be great if the Uchiha clan were so stupid. Second Mizukage asked curiously. The importance of intelligence to ninjas is self-evident. Why do you tell others about your Mangekyo ability? Uchiha Shisui. Because the relationship between the Uchiha clan and Konoha village is getting more and more tense. War may break out at any time. So I found Third Hokage, explained my Mangekyo ability, and asked him not to start a war. Because I will use my Mangekyo ability to change Uchiha, the will of the patriarch made him give up the idea of war. Senju Tobarama was speechless. Then what? Uchiha Shisui. Third Hokage agreed to my request, but Elder Shimura Danzo thought I was untrustworthy. He felt that if I turned against the water and supported the Uchiha clan, Konoha village would be in danger of perishing. Senju Tobarama. So it is. You can decide the outcome of the war between the Konoha village and the Uchiha clan, and you have the ability to threaten the Konoha village, but you don't have enough strength, so the group leader said that the cause of your death is similar to that of the Senju clan. Uchiha Shisui. Yeah. After listening to the group owner's analysis, I finally understand why Elder Danzo attacked me and took my eyes. Lee Zan. Wait, you don't understand Shimura Danzo, do you? Uchiha Shisui. A little bit. Lee Zan. You're such a hopeless idiot, you've been killed and you still understand Shimura Danzo? Senju Tobarama said with a complicated mood. To be honest, I don't know how to evaluate you. You did the right thing from Konoha's standpoint, but don't you think you were too stupid? I didn't expect that the Uchiha family would also have such a fool. Lee Zan. Second Hokage, I have good news for you. Uchiha Shisui is the grandson of Uchiha Kagami, are you surprised? Senju Tobarama said stunned. He is the grandson of Uchiha Kagami, no wonder he thinks so much about Konoha. Uchiha Kagami is the disciple of the old man, and he is one of the few people in the Uchiha clan who has the will of fire. By the way, is he still alive? Lee Zan. Dead long ago. He was the only one of your 5 apprentices who died, and the rest are either waste or wood borers. How about it, does BFDH feel that the amount of information is a bit large? Senju Tobarama was speechless, but the amount of information is too much. I really want to take Thor's sword and wash those wastes. Namikaze Minato said with some worry. Shimura Danzo killed Uchiha Shisui in a sneak attack. Who is going to stop the Uchiha clan? Konoha village in the ninja world. Wouldn't it have already started a war with the Uchiha clan? Uchiha Shisui said with great optimism. Don't worry. I escaped from Shimura Danzo before I died, and entrusted my remaining eye to my best friend, Uchiha Itachi. He is a genius no less than my super genius will definitely be able to find a way to coordinate the relationship between the village and the Uchiha clan. Li Zan unceremoniously debunked. Really? Then I regret to tell you that Uchiha Itachi did not fulfill your expectations. Although your death delayed the Uchiha clan's mutiny by 2 years, 2 years later they still couldn't resist. Namikaze Minato said helplessly, did the Uchiha clan really still rebel? If only I hadn't died back then, maybe I might have a chance to change everything. Senju Tobirama comforted, 4th generation, it's not your fault. You died trying to suppress the Nine Tails Rebellion, how can you be blamed for such a thing? Li Zan laughed. Namikaze Minato didn't die to suppress Nine Tails, although he did die because of the seal of Nine Tails. Senju Hashirama. This sentence is so complicated, can you explain it carefully? Li Zan. 4th Hokage's wife is Nine Tails Jinchuriki, and after Nine Tails was released, she was sure to die. That was when their baby was born, and Namikaze Minato made a shocking decision. Namikaze Minato was embarrassed and wanted to stop Li Zan. Master, this. Li Zan ignored Namikaze Minato and said to himself, Namikaze Minato used the forbidden technique of the Uzumaki clan to block the Nine Tails into 2 parts, yin and yang, and sealed them into his own and his son Uzumaki Naruto's body respectively. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. What the hell? This is the first time I heard that the tailed beast can be sealed separately. Li Zan. The ghoul seal is a forbidden technique that specializes in sealing the soul. The tailed beasts are pure chakra agglomerates, and their souls are the yin chakra in themselves. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. Is it a sealing technique that specifically seals the soul? Never heard of it. Isn't sealing all the way to seal a person's body and soul together? Li Zan. The ghoul seal is a rare forbidden technique that can communicate with Shinigami. It doesn't matter if you haven't heard of it, anyway, intelligence is of little value to you. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. I feel you are discriminating against the undead, and got the evidence. Li Zan. For those who use the ghoul seal, their own souls and the souls of those who are sealed will become sacrifices to Shinigami, and they will be swallowed by Shinigami. Senju Tobirama was restless. Wait. You mean 4th Hokage used a tactic that killed him together, and he was actively seeking death? Li Zan. Yeah, Senju Hashirama couldn't help but ask, why? Li Zan. Because his wife died, he is going to die. Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobirama. If you don't agree with each other, you will die. What is your sense of responsibility as a Hokage? Fire Fist Ace commented angrily, what an irresponsible father. Namikaze Minato explained awkwardly, no, I did this to seal Kushina's chakra into Naruto's body so that her mother could see her grown child. Fire Fist Ace. So, your child doesn't matter at all, does it? Namikaze Minato. No, I thought about him too. I made him the hero of Konoha village, and Konoha village will definitely treat him well. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. What did you say? You made your son the hero of Konoha village, don't you have a problem with your brain? Don't you know what the treatment of Jinchuriki is in Shinobi village? Namikaze Minato. It's not the same, Naruto is different from the other Jinchuriki. He stepped forward when the Nine Tails were in trouble and imprisoned the Nine Tails within himself as a hero. Li Zan. Should I call you stupid or naive? At Uchiha Shisui, tell him how Uzumaki Naruto was treated at Konoha village. Uchiha Shisui hesitated, but finally told the truth about Uzumaki Naruto's treatment at Konoha village. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 111 What a pity, that's not me. After listening to Uchiha Shisui's description of Uzumaki Naruto's life in Konoha village, Namikaze Minato was in a bad mood. Namikaze Minato. Impossible. Before I died, I asked Third Hokage to promise him to help me take good care of Naruto. Senju Tobirama. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen? Oh. It seems that you're just as impersonal as me, and we were all deceived by his appearance. Namikaze Minato hesitated. Perhaps, what is the last resort for third generation Sama? Senju Tobirama said speechlessly. You are really a good Hokage who has inherited the will of fire. Can you not be so naive? Sarutobi Hiruzen killed you. Senju Hashirama. I suddenly remembered. Is the group leader's analysis of Sarutobi Hiruzen not over yet? You only analyzed the reason for his destruction of the Senju clan, but not the reason for his inability to work when 4th Hokage died. Li Zan. First of all, I would like to state that he is only under serious suspicion of not doing enough work. If he really does not do enough work, there are only 2 reasons for his strong sense of power and responsibility. Senju Tobirama. You said that he was very powerful and wanted to take back Hokage's power, so he killed 4th Hokage, which is indeed possible. But what do you mean by saying that he was very responsible? If he was really responsible, he would be helpless, watching 4th Hokage die? Li Zan. Because he has a high sense of responsibility, he wants to handle everything by himself. He is afraid that Namikaze Minato will not be able to do Hokage's work well and bring trouble to Konoha. But he is no longer Hokage, and he is not qualified to deal with Hokage, already working. Senju Tobirama. So he just watched 4th generation die? Lee Zan. Isn't there such a possibility? Maybe he didn't want the fourth generation to die. He just wanted the fourth generation to be injured or his reputation damaged in this incident and give him a chance to regain his master's power. Of course it's malicious. It's not impossible to guess. Senju Tobirama. What guess? Lee Zan sneered. Let fourth Hokage take control of Konoha. It is very likely to bring huge trouble to the village. If this is not possible, it is safer to let him, an experienced senior, take the helm. As for Namikaze Minato, for Konoha, he can only let him be sacrificed. Senju Tobirama. Good idea, but didn't he make mistakes in the Third Ninja War? Lee Zan. Didn't you also make mistakes in dealing with Uchiha Madara and other shinobi villages? I don't see you feeling so guilty that you don't deserve to be a Hokage. Senju Tobirama exasperated. What mistake did I make? Lee Zan. Dare you say Uchiha Madara's defection has nothing to do with you? Senju Tobirama was speechless for a while, and Uchiha Madara's defection had something to do with him. Lee Zan. If Uchiha Madara hadn't defected, eldest brother, you wouldn't have died so early. Do you feel guilty for not wanting to be Hokage? And your attitude towards other shinobi villages? You are the same as your eldest brother. The village and the ninja village can live in peace, rejecting Uchiha Madara's suggestion to conquer the ninja world by force, and selling the tailed beast to other ninja villages like death. I rely on it. Senju Tobirama was feeling guilty, and when he saw this, he couldn't help but wonder. What's wrong? Lee Zan. It turns out that the stupidity of the senior executives of Konoha started with you and your elder brother. Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others just inherited your stupid mantle, and you are too embarrassed to despise them? Seeing this, Senju Tobirama's face turned black. Am I stupid? However, after seeing the various cases listed by Lee Zan, he lost the confidence to refute. The young self is indeed a little stupid. Seeing this, Uchiha Madara, who has been diving silently, couldn't help but cheer. Ha 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 ha. Well said, very well said. Senju Hashirama and Senju Tobirama are two big idiots, and now they finally taste the bitter fruit they planted. Senju Hashirama was pleasantly surprised. Madara, are you finally willing to speak? Uchiha Madara Tsunere snorted. Hasalama, you should have realized your mistake by now, right? I told you when you were fighting in the Valley of the End, your idea will become the darkness of Konoha. Namikaze Minato. The idea of Shodai will become the darkness of Konoha. What idea? Lee Zan. It was to protect the village without sacrificing anyone, and then the Senju family was sacrificed by the senior Konoha. Uchiha Madara sneered. That's right, that's it. Don't you want to protect Konoha, Tobirama? Don't you want to suppress the ninja, Tobirama? Konoha high-level officials have inherited your will very well, you should be happy. Senju Hashirama sighed. Madara, although I am sad about the Senju clan, I don't think Konoha did something wrong. Uchiha Madara snorted coldly. Stupid, Hashirama, do you remember our original intention of establishing Konoha? Senju Hashirama. Of course. We have to protect the children from going to war at a young age. 11. Uchiha Madara snorted coldly. Wrong. The original intention of our establishment of Konoha was not to lose our younger brother. The purpose of establishing the village was to protect our relatives, but you sacrificed your relatives for the village. Senju Hashirama froze, remembering his first encounter with Uchiha Madara. Two teenagers who have lost their younger brother have reached an agreement on the dream of pursuing peace. Because they don't want to lose their loved ones anymore. And the first time they broke up, it was because the other's younger brother was hurting his own younger brother. Senju Tobirama. Uchiha Madara, what position do you have to say such a thing as a person who abandoned the Uchiha clan? If you really cared about your clan, you would not have attacked Konoha in the first place. Uchiha Madara. Humph. Senju Tobirama, you're nothing but a jumping clown with tricks and tricks. I thought you were a smart man until you agreed with Hashirama on how to deal with other shinobi villages. Lee Zan. Is Uchiha Madara thinking about unifying the ninja world? At least it's to make other ninja villages surrender. This idea is still very good, and it will definitely bring peace to the ninja world. Uchiha Madara. Yeah. These two brothers rejected such a good idea. Not only did they sign a peace treaty with other ninja villages, but they also sold the tailed beast we had worked so hard to catch. Senju Hashirama said embarrassedly. What I thought at the time was to use the tailed beast as a superweapon to deter each other, so that the shinobi village would not easily start a war. Group leader, you and the world government are not also deterring each other with powerful force. Peaceful? Lee Zan. Your idea is right, but you look at the power of the tailed beast. The addition of the tailed beast did not act as a deterrent, but made the war more and more fierce. Senju Hashirama said embarrassedly. I didn't expect this to happen at the time, when the major ninja villages were still very harmonious. Uchiha Madara. You know why, the major ninja villages at that time were very kind. Because as the strongest ninja world, we like peace, so they followed our will. I could see the real face of their kindness at a glance. Pity you fool and Tobirama this little clever have been deceived. Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobirama is frank. I was really deceived by them. I thought they hated war as much as we did, and thought we could resolve conflicts by talking. It wasn't until the outbreak of the first ninja war that I saw the ninja world clearly, true colors. Lee Zan. I'm curious, Is it really because of your love for peace that you stopped Uchiha Madara from unifying the ninja world? Senju Tobirama. On the one hand, the Sengoku era had just ended, and the ninjas hated war. Although Konoha village had superpowers like Big Brother and Uchiha Madara, it was impossible for them to unify the war of the ninja world alone. Senju Hashirama. At that time, almost all Konoha people were against war, and no one was optimistic about the idea of Uchiha Madara. We all felt that talk and love would solve problems, so Uchiha Madara became an outlier. Uchiha Madara. Does it sound familiar? The reason why they opposed me to unify the ninja world at that time was exactly the same as the reason why Konoha village opposed supporting the Uzumaki clan. Senju Tobirama, you also have a face towards the senior members of Konoha? You are no different from them. Senju Tobirama was speechless. There was really no excuse for this. However, it was precisely because he made mistakes in dealing with other issues of tolerance that he could see the mistakes of the top management of Konoha in dealing with the Uzumaki family. Uchiha Madara. It's normal for low-level ninjas to hate war. It's like unifying the ninja world and supporting the Uzumaki clan. It does bring benefits to the future, but they may not be able to enjoy it because they can't guarantee it. I can live until then. Konoha needs a tough Hokage, but Hashirama can't. Senju Hashirama was speechless, without excuse. At this time, Namikaze Minato suddenly spoke. Madara-senpai, did you really die in the battle with First Hokage's Valley of the End? Uchiha Madara's heart moved and asked, what's wrong? Konoha's fourth Hokage. Namikaze Minato. The Nine Tails Rebellion broke out because someone attacked my wife while she was giving birth. That person not only possessed Sharingan, but also knew about Konoha's ninjutsu. You are the only one who meets these conditions. Uchiha Madara. What a pity, that's not me. Senju Hashirama said. Madara doesn't bother to lie, it doesn't look like he is. Uchiha Madara didn't lie, he just didn't tell everything he knew. Superior. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 112. You two are half of the Black Pot. First Hokage personally endorsed Uchiha Madara. Namikaze Minato had to believe that it was not Uchiha Madara who started the Nine Tails Rebellion. Senju Tobirama. Uchiha Madara did die in the Valley of the End, I'm sure of that. Uchiha Madara sneered. Why are you sure? Is it because you took my body for research after I died? Senju Hashirama said angrily. Tobirama, did you really use Madara's corpse for research? Senju Tobirama calmly said. Don't worry. Although I never got along with him, I didn't do anything to study his body. I just sealed his body and hid it in a place where no one would find it. Senju Tobirama did not lie, he did not study the body of Uchiha Madara. If he did research with Uchiha Madara's corpse, he would find that Uchiha Madara was not dead at all, the corpse was just a doppelganger. Namikaze Minato. I see. Is second Hokage-sama worried that someone will use Uchiha Madara's corpse to do things? After all, the corpse of a ninja is also an important asset, and it contains a lot of information. Seeing this, Uchiha Madara couldn't help sneering. Someone else used my body to do things. No, it was me who really did things. Senju Tobirama, you always, 373, is to be smart when you shouldn't be smart, and be confused when you should be smart. She usually looks ruthless and decisive, but at the critical moment she is a woman. If you showed your ruthlessness in dealing with other shinobi villages and my corpses, Konoha would never face so many disasters. Senju Tobirama. Fourth Hokage, why do you think Uchiha Madara was the one who started the Nine Tails Rebellion? Namikaze Minato. Only Uchiha Madara has a Sharingan, can sneak into Konoha silently, and can control Nine Tails with the Sharingan. Senju Tobirama. Did you see what he looked like? Namikaze Minato. No, he's wearing a mask. Senior, spotologist, Senju Hashirama spoke at once. It's definitely not Uchiha Madara, he never hides himself. Namikaze Minato. Really? That man has a space ability that seems to be his Mangekyo Hitomi. Senju Hashirama spoke again. Space capability. Madara doesn't have that capability. Uchiha Madara sneered, just as he thought. The one who attacked Konoha and caused the Nine Tails Rebellion was the pawn he left behind, the one who operates in the ninja world in his name, Uchiha Obito. Senju Tobirama. The Sharingan does have the ability to control the tailed beast, but this kind of thing cannot be done by anyone who has the Sharingan. The pupil power required to control the tailed beast, the three-tomo Sharingan is far from enough. Uchiha Madara pretended to sigh. It seems that a genius clan with Mangekyo Sharingan has appeared again in the Uchiha clan, and he is also dissatisfied with the decay of Konoha. Uchiha Shisui. Master Second Hokage, the ancestor of Madara, you may not believe it when you say it. When Nine Tails was controlled, three-hooked jade appeared in its eyes instead of the Wan Mangekyo pattern. Senju Tobirama. Nani? Impossible. How can the pupil power of three-tomo Sharingan control Nine Tails? The pupil power of Sanguyu is difficult to control even one tails, let alone Nine Tails, the strongest among the tailed beasts. Uchiha Madara sneered in his heart. Three-tomo Sharingan really couldn't control Nine Tails. But Obito's Sharingan is not Sangoyu, but the real Mangekyo. With the aid of Hashirama cells, Uchiha Obito can exert the power of Mangekyo even if he does not create the Mangekyo Sharingan pattern. After all, those who have Hashirama cells will not limit their pupil power output because of Mangekyo's backlash. Uchiha Shisui. At that time, many Konoha village residents saw the pattern of the three-hooked jade in the eyes of Nine Tails. In addition, the top officials of Konoha at that time ordered the Uchiha family not to participate in the war, and many Konoha village residents resented the Uchiha family. Namikaze Minato. Wait, during the Nine Tails rebellion, did the Uchiha clan not fight? Uchiha Shisui. At that time, the patriarch wanted to take the clan to stop Nine Tails. However, the top officials of Konoha ordered the Uchiha clan not to participate in the war, leaving behind to protect the Konoha village people. Uchiha Madara. Why don't you forget to separate the Uchiha family Konoha and the villagers? The Konoha high-rise is really helpless. Uchiha Shisui said embarrassedly. The senior officials of Konoha are worried that the Nine Tails rebellion was planned by the Uchiha clan. If the Uchiha clan is allowed to approach Nine Tails, it is very possible to control Nine Tails and Konoha to fight. Whitebeard couldn't help but said, "It's so troublesome, isn't your world tired of intriguing all day long?" Doflamingo. Foo, Whitebeard, you don't understand this, right? Some people play this kind of game, not only will they not feel tired, but they will get more and more fun. Gold Thief Wu Nan. To put it bluntly, it's still a matter of trust. Li Zan. No, it's not a matter of trust. The problem of the Uchiha clan is similar to that of the Senju clan. Uchiha Shisui. No way. The Uchiha family doesn't have the power and prestige of the Senju family. Li Zan. On the surface, the Uchiha clan is indeed not as big a threat as the Senju clan. But the Nine Tails chaos made Konoha executives realize that you have the ability to control the Nine Tails. If the Uchiha clan controls the Nine Tails, then the threat is almost the same as that of the Senju clan. Namikaze Minato. The Uchiha clan can control the Nine Tails. This Konoha is not a secret to the higher-ups, right? Why do you say that they didn't realize this until the Nine Tails rebellion broke out? Li Zan. No, it's not the same. Before the Nine Tails rebellion broke out, the high-level Konoha thought should be the same as Senju Tobarama. Only the Mangekyo Sharingan can control the Nine Tails. So as long as the Uchiha clan does not have the owner of the Mangekyo Sharingan, there is no threat. Li Zan. But after the Nine Tails rebellion broke out, the Three Tomo Jade in the eyes of Nine Tails told them that the Sharingan of the Three Tomo Jade could also control the Nine Tails. How many ninjas in the Uchiha clan have Three Tomo Sharingan? They're all threats? Doflamingo. Foo. So in order to eradicate the threat, we must kill all the Uchiha clan with Three Tomo Sharingan. The safest way is to kill the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Shisui. How could this be? Doflamingo. Foo. Is it weird? It's not surprising at all. It's not just the high-level Konoha in your world, but also the world government on our side. As long as they may threaten you, they will be wiped out. Too clean. Whitebeard. Old la, Buster Call. Doflamingo. That's right. It seems that even in different worlds, the thinking of those in power is exactly the same. The Senju clan of the ninja world, the Uchiha clan, and the Ohara Buster Call of our world are threatened, never let go. Gold Thief Yunin. I know Buster Call, it seems that the Uchiha family is going to end. Uchiha Madara sneered again and again, it will definitely be finished. The Mangekyo Sharingan is rare, but the Three Tomo Sharingan cannot be developed. Any member of the Uchiha clan with a little talent can get the Three Tomo Sharingan if they are stimulated. Uchiha Shisui was a little desperate. How could this be? Namikaze Minato also felt unbelievable. Naruto has the 8-sign seal left by me, and even if the Uchiha clan has 3 Tomo Sharingan, it is impossible to control Nine Tails. Uchiha Madara sneered, if the seal works so well, how did the Nine Tails rebellion break out? Fourth Hokage, the seal can be torn. Uchiha Shisui smiled bitterly. That's why the group leader said, Uchiha Itachi didn't fulfill my expectations. Because this is simply impossible, and the top officials of Konoha can't tolerate Uchiha. Li Zan. That's right. The Uchiha family has enough threats to Konoha, and the top officials of Konoha can't tolerate them. Besides, the Uchiha family can't stand Konoha's suppression anymore. Namikaze Minato. That's right. The top officials of Konoha have been suppressing the Uchiha clan for so many years. When I first became Hokage, I talked to the Uchiha clan chief. At that time, there were rebellions in the Uchiha clan. Sound. Uchiha Madara sneered. This is all Tobarama's credit. Ever since he became Hokage, the top officials of Konoha have been suppressing the Uchiha family in secret. The establishment of the Konoha garrison has made the Uchiha family the villagers a thorn in the eye. Senju Tobarama bluntly retorted, if you, the chief of the Uchiha clan, defected to Konoha and indirectly killed first Hokage, the Uchiha clan would not have been hostile to the Konoha village people, and I would not have been so wary of the Uchiha clan. Seeing his favorite younger brother arguing with his base friend, Senju Hashirama couldn't help but come out and sell things. You two, stop arguing. Senju Tobarama defended, brother, you should know that it is not wrong for me to guard against the Uchiha clan's policy. Once the Uchiha clan starts Sharingan, their characters will start to be extreme. Like Uchiha Madara, they're too extreme. Uchiha Madara scoffed. If you were radical and unified the world with me when Konoha was first established, now the ninja world is at peace. So, what's wrong with being radical? Seeing Senju Tobarama and Uchiha Madara quarreling, Lee Zan was speechless. When it comes to the demise of the Uchiha clan, why don't the two of you have the slightest bit in mind? The black cauldron of the Uchiha clan's demise, you two are one and a half. Senju Tobarama's policy was to blow up the powder keg of the Uchiha clan, and Uchiha Madara's operation was to ignite the sparks of the powder keg. In the event of the demise of the Uchiha clan, the black pot of Third Hokage and others can go to Second Hokage. After all, they were taught by Second Hokage and implemented the policies left by Second Hokage. Uchiha Obito's black pot can be thrown on Uchiha Madara's head. After all, his blacken was designed by Uchiha Madara, and Uchiha's demise is also in his plan. Lee Zan. At Uchiha Shisui, give me the pass to the ninja world. I may still have time to pass now. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 113 The younger brother is the most important. In the chat group, Lee Zan. At Uchiha Shisui, 2 years after your death, the Uchiha clan can't help but stage a coup d'etat. At that time, the huge ninja clan will have no survivors except Uchiha Itachi and his younger brother. Uchiha Shisui rejoiced. Did Uchiha Itachi escape with Sasuke? That's right, he's so good, it's impossible to save his life. Lee Zan. You are disappointed. Uchiha Itachi didn't kill Uchiha Sasuke, but fell to the top of Konoha to protect his younger brother. He cooperated with the masked man who owned Sharingan and called himself Uchiha Madara. Yi Genbu beheaded the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Shisui was stunned. Are you kidding? That's his clan. There are his uncles and aunts, and even his biological parents. How could he have done it? Doflamingo. Fufu, I thought my experience was tragic enough. After all, I killed my father and younger brother with my own hands. I didn't expect that there was such a number one person in the ninja world. Tower killed his entire clan, ruthless enough. What? Whitebeard was furious. Damn, what did he do? It's unforgivable. Namikaze Minato. The man wearing the mask, I do not deny his strength. But Uchiha Itachi, how can he destroy the Uchiha clan? Lee Zan. Because Uchiha Shisui found Uchiha Itachi before he died, and after entrusting his eyes to him, he committed suicide by jumping off a cliff in front of him, and he got the Mangekyo Sharingan. Senju Tobarama. So it is. After the people of the Uchiha clan experience great grief, the Sharingan will evolve. It seems that Uchiha Itachi and Shisui have a good relationship, and they will get the Mangekyo Sharingan because of his death. Uchiha Madara sneered. Another man with Mangekyo Sharingan betrayed Uchiha. This family is really unfortunate. I persuaded them to leave Konoha back then, but they didn't listen. When Uchiha Madara defected to Konoha, he saw that the Uchiha family was a dead end for staying in Konoha. He persuaded the Uchiha clan to leave Konoha with him, but no one of the Uchiha clan left with him. This also led to Uchiha Madara's hatred of the Uchiha clan, who he believed betrayed him as the clan leader. Uchiha Obito's series of operations on Uchiha, there is no Uchiha Madara's plan behind it. Uchiha Shisui. Group owner, why did Uchiha Itachi do this? Lee Zan. Because he hates the Uchiha clan's paranoia and narrow-mindedness from Yamato, and despairs of the Uchiha clan's capabilities. At the same time, he thinks that the Uchiha clan will have no chance of winning the fight against Konoha, because the top officials of Konoha have long been prepared to deal with the Uchiha rebellion. Senju Tobarama. Uchiha Itachi, how did he know that the top officials of Konoha were prepared to deal with the rebellion of the Uchiha clan? Uchiha Shisui. I think he should become an Anbu member directly under Hokage, just like me. Lee Zan. Double agent, he knows the preparations of both Konoha and Uchiha. In his opinion, Uchiha cannot defeat Konoha, but the rebellion of the Uchiha family will definitely cause Konoha to be seriously damaged. If the strength is seriously damaged, other shinobi villages will not be able to resist the invasion of Konoha, and the war will break out. Lee Zan. Uchiha Itachi was a person who hated war since he was a child. In order to prevent the outbreak of war, he personally wiped out the Uchiha family. One Piece Roger said angrily. What kind of bullshit is this? The strong attack the weak will die but the strong can be injured. In order to prevent the strong from being injured, help kill the weak. Is there something wrong with this person's brain? Sword God Ryoma. I can't understand his brain circuit. Doesn't it mean that the Uchiha family can make Konoha village suffer heavy losses? If so, why not imitate the peace between the group leader and the world government? Gold Thief Wu Nan. With war as a threat, if you can't win, you will also make Konoha suffer heavy losses, and then be wiped out by other villages. Why not use this? Lee Zan. Because it was the weak Uchiha clan who initiated the war. The strategy you mentioned can only be used when the strong take the initiative to attack and the weak want peace. Doflamingo. Is it the weak ones who take the initiative to attack? It doesn't seem to be surprising, there are too many weak people in the ocean. Every year I clean up a lot of rookie pirates who want to pick me up, the Uchiha clan and those like a rookie pirate who is overconfident. Uchiha Shisui. That's why the group leader said, Uchiha Itachi resents the bigotry and narrow-mindedness of the Uchiha clan. The clan that initiates the war will cause heavy losses to the village, and then the village will face a huge crisis in the next war. Arrogance disgusts Uchiha Itachi, and he feels more belonging to Konoha. I seem to understand Uchiha Itachi's choice. Senju Tobirama. Don't miss a point. Uchiha Itachi's younger brother also survived. From a rational point of view, Uchiha Itachi's choice is indeed correct. If you follow the Uchiha clan will definitely be wiped out, and if you follow Konoha, at least he and his brother can survive. Whitebeard couldn't accept this statement, and said angrily, can't they leave Konoha? Just like Uchiha Madara back then. Konoha is just a village, and you can't live without it. Uchiha Madara. Ha 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 ha. Whitebeard, they're different from me. They don't have my strength, and it is impossible for them to leave Konoha easily. Gold Thief Wu Nan. Can't the people of the Uchiha family make Konoha village suffer heavy losses? How come they don't even have the strength to leave Konoha? Uchiha Madara. No, I'm talking about Uchiha Itachi and his younger brother, not the Uchiha clan. The Uchiha clan don't want to leave Konoha, they want a coup d'etat, a power grab. You want them to leave, they don't agree. Woolen cloth. Senju Tobirama. That's right. Those who are unwilling to change are in the minority, they do not have enough strength to leave Konoha, and Konoha will not allow them to leave. And those who are willing to coup will end up dead, so no gotta choose. One Piece Roger said somewhat disappointedly. After all, Uchiha Itachi has to do this to survive? The Golden Lion Shiki said with a smile. Jia ha ha ha, live, it's not cold. Whitebeard snorted coldly. Han, especially cold repair, if it were me, I would stand with my family no matter whether I win or lose. I will not support the boring ambitions of the tribe, but I will never wave a knife at my family. If the family leaves together, we will know if we can do it or not. Fire Fist Ace. Dad is right, even if you die, you can't do some things. Isn't it just fear of death when you say so many reasons? Shame. The sword god Ryoma also despised. Really, a manly man, he actually hurt his family and clansmen in order to survive? Shame and be in company? Senju Hashirama, who sacrificed his friends for peace, defended weakly at this time. You haven't experienced the war in the ninja world, you don't understand. Peace is very important, and you can sacrifice something for this. Ninja, this is before suffering from humiliation. The existence of the line. Lee Zan. Don't worry, listen to me, Uchiha Itachi is really not a person who is afraid of death. After killing his own people, he prepared for his own death. Hearing that the story was still flipped, the undead in the group immediately became interested. One Piece Roger said enthusiastically, how do you say? Lee Zan. After Uchiha Itachi wiped out the Uchiha clan, a man was charged with genocide and became Konoha's rebellion. He hid everything from his younger brother Uchiha Sasuke, telling him that he slaughtered his clan only to test his own Chi Cheng, and let him try to become stronger to seek revenge for himself. Lee Zan. Uchiha tried every means to make Uchiha Sasuke hate himself, and wanted to let him get the Mangekyo Sharingan through hatred. When Uchiha Sasuke got the Mangekyo Sharingan, he could die at the hands of Uchiha Sasuke. Lee Zan. Uchiha Sasuke will gain prestige by killing his renegade ninja at that time, and then merge with his Mangekyo Sharingan to gain power. This is the death he prepared for himself, and the bright future he prepared for his brother. Senju Tobirama couldn't help but said, so, is he killing the Uchiha family for his younger brother, for Konoha, or for peace in the ninja world? Lee Zan. That's a good question. Uchiha Sasuke always thought that everything Uchiha Itachi did was for Konoha, so after Uchiha Itachi's death and Impure World reincarnation, he rebelliously told him that he would take revenge on Konoha. Do you know what Uchiha Itachi said? Senju Hashirama. How do you say it? Lee Zan. Uchiha Itachi said that even though Konoha has all kinds of darkness, he is still Konoha's ninja. Uchiha Madara sneered, what a good dog from Konoha. Lee Zan. Don't worry, it's not over yet. After Uchiha Itachi finished saying this, he apologized to Uchiha Sasuke, saying that he shouldn't have arranged Uchiha Sasuke's life on his own accord. No matter what Uchiha Sasuke did, he would always be support. Uchiha Madara, Senju Tobirama, Senju Hashirama. The three brothers, Brokon, all have mixed feelings when they see this. One Piece Roger. I see, in other words, in Uchiha Itachi's psychology, the peace of Konoha, the family in the ninja world is not as important as his younger brother. Uchiha Shisui. No wonder he will help Konoha to deal with the Uchiha clan. With his strength, it is not difficult to leave Konoha by himself. But it is impossible to leave with Sasuke. Helping Konoha 373 can make Sasuke survive. Helping Uchiha will make Sasuke die. Grandson, he chose Konoha. Lee Zan. That's right. Uchiha Itachi also said that he slaughtered the entire clan to prevent the Uchiha clan from revolting, and the Uchiha clan are the glorious clan of Konoha village. At that time, I wondered, the Uchiha clan is gone, and a reputation still exists. What's the use of shit? Now I understand, the glorious reputation of the Uchiha family is to be reserved for Uchiha Sasuke. Doflamingo. The family wants to destroy the glorious reputation of the younger brother, and the older brother kills them all in a rage. Fufu, what a touching brotherhood. Lee Zan. Well, no way, the Hokage world is a very strange world. In that place, buddies and younger brothers are the most important. Do you think so? At Senju Hashirama, Senju Tobarama at Uchiha Madara. Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobarama. Uchiha Madara. Lee Zan. At Senju Hashirama, first Hokage, I have a question for you. In your heart, who is the heaviest among the three? Senju Tobarama. My friend Uchiha Madara, and Uzumaki Mido? I bet my wife Uzumaki Mido is the lightest. Senju Hashirama. Lee Zan. Who is more important, younger brother Senju Tobarama or his friend Uchiha Madara? I guess it is younger brother Senju Tobarama. After all, Uchiha Madara was killed by your own hands. Senju Hashirama. Uchiha Madara. Shut up. Lee Zan. Don't be angry with Madara, you still have a lot of weight in Senju Hashirama. His sage body is so strong, why did he die soon after the duel with you? Certainly not because of physical damage, after all, he stayed behind. The vitality of the cells is amazing. I guess there is no more sorrow than death, he died in love. Senju Hashirama became angry. Don't talk nonsense, I died because of my injuries. Lee Zan is too lazy to pay attention to him. The injury is too serious for sage body to die? Or is the injury too severe, reducing life expectancy? Pull it down. Tsunade was beaten in half in the 4th Ninja World War, and he did not lose his lifespan after being cured. As for what to say, sage body's cure is to consume the number of cell divisions. The cells left by Senju Hashirama have not been divided for so many years, how could he die so quickly? So, it was still a heart attack that took away his energy. Lee Zan thought about it and kept guessing. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 114. Uchiha Madara is ready for battle. In the chat group, Uchiha Shisui asked with concern. Was Uchiha Itachi killed by Uchiha Sasuke in the end? Did Uchiha Sasuke finally take revenge on Konoha? Lee Zan. That's a good question, please pay for the pass. Uchiha Shisui. Lee Zan. Is it difficult to understand? Now is the era of paying for knowledge. Isn't intelligence worth money? One Piece Roger. I said what happened to the ninjas in the Hokage world. One by one, their mothers-in-law and mothers. Can't you be more refreshing and take out the world pass? Shiki the Golden Lion. Roger, do you want to go shopping in Otherworld? One Piece Roger. Ha ha ha, it's embarrassing to be dismantled. Whitebeard. You take risks while you're alive, and don't stop when you're dead. Doflamingo. It's no surprise, it's another world after all. Who wouldn't want to go out and hang out in another world? I want to see it too. Lee Zan. People in the Hokage world and the pirate world are completely opposite in character. The pirate world people are more decisive, while the Hokage world people like to hesitate. Senju Tobarama. This is not a hesitation, we have our own considerations. As a dead person, I don't want to change to interfere in the world of the living. Whitebeard. Bullshit. What happened to the dead? The dead can still care about the living. Let me watch my sons get hurt. I can't. Golden Lion Shiki. Jia ha ha ha. Whitebeard, they are different from you. People in the Hokage world are more sacrificial and can sacrifice everything for their own ideas. Unfortunately, the dead don't interfere with the living as one of their ideas. One Piece Roger. It's better to be more decisive. What does it look like to be hesitant? Senju Tobarama retorted. You are decisive, but I don't see where you are doing well. Bringing great turmoil to the world and leaving great pain to your son. One Piece Roger said angrily. It's better than you, right? The family is wiped out and still indifferent. Lee Zan. Stop arguing, you are half a pound. If you hesitate, you will lose, and if you are decisive, you will give in vain. The undead who enter the chat group basically cannot escape these two laws. The crowd was silent. Lee Zan continued. Everyone in the Hokage world, do you really want me to go to the Hokage world? Does it matter if your granddaughter is killed? Does it matter if the Uchiha family is exterminated? Does it matter if Kirigakure falls out of the 5 great ninja villages? Don't you care that your own son is being abused? Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobarama. Namikaze Minato. Uchiha Shisui. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. Lee Zan. A bunch of trash. At Uchiha Madara. Madara, it's up to you. Uchiha Madara. What do you mean? I'm the last person who wants you to go to the world of Hokage. I played a big game of chess in the world of Hokage, how can I play when you go? Lee Zan. After you enter the chat group, your soul stays with me. If I can't enter the Hokage world, then all the ninjutsu in the Hokage world can't revive you, because you can't find your soul. Uchiha Madara was shocked. Lee Zan's exchange of information was so large that he couldn't help asking. What do you know? Lee Zan. Infinite Tsukuyomi, and the truth about it. Whether you want to execute Project Tsuki no Mi or verify its authenticity, you need me to go to the world of Hokage. Uchiha Madara. Uchiha Madara would like to ask, why should I believe what you are saying is true? But after careful consideration, he found that he could not afford to gamble. Then, ding, Uchiha Madara sent an exclusive red envelope, World Pass Hokage Ninja, to the group owner Lee Zan. Senju Hashirama asked stupidly, Madara, what is Infinite Tsukuyomi? What is Project Tsuki no Mi? I've never heard you talk about that before. Senju Tobarama. It seems that Uchiha Madara has planned a lot in places we don't know about. And from what the group leader said, Uchiha Madara is waiting for the resurrection? Senju Hashirama. Nani Madara. As an undead, we should not participate in the world of the living. Uchiha Madara sneered. Really? If this is your rule, then why should I obey it? I never said that after I became an undead, I would not interfere in the world of the living. Senju Hashirama was dumbfounded. Uchiha Madara continued, and if I was resurrected, then I would be alive. What's wrong with me interfering in the world of the living as a living person? Senju Hashirama was dumbfounded again. Second Hokage Ghost Lantern Moon. I pay more attention to the name of this past than you boring grievances. Hokage Ninja? It's outrageous. Uchiha Shisui. Hokage of Konoha Village, Ninja of Konoha Village, Hokage Ninja. It seems that Konoha Village has an extraordinary place in our world. While they were chatting, Li Zan used the world pass. He has already arranged things in the pirate world, and now it is time to go to another time to extend a lap. Hokage World, Konoha Village. The Nanga River near the residence of the Uchiha clan, where Uchiha Shisui committed suicide by jumping off a cliff. In a flash, Li Zan appeared out of thin air and came from the world of pirates to the world of Hokage. In the chat group, Uchiha Shisui was very excited. This is Nanga River, and the Uchiha family is nearby. Li Zan laughed. Really? Let's go to the Uchiha family's residence to see if they're dead. The top observation hockey was rolled out, and Li Zan quickly found the Uchiha family's station and quickly approached there. Uchiha Madara. I was driven to the edge of Konoha Village. It seems that the Uchiha family has been severely suppressed. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. It's not just the edge of the village, the Uchiha clan is simply surrounded by other ninja clans in Konoha Village. No wonder Uchiha Itachi thinks the Uchiha clan's coup will fail, but anyone with a little vision will not be optimistic about Uchiha family. Uchiha Shisui. I also don't understand, Konoha has put his vigilance towards the Uchiha clan on the bright side. Why do people in the Uchiha clan still think that their coup will be successful? Senju Tobarama. You're fine, at least the Uchiha clan has not perished. Our Senju clan is gone, who should we reason with? Uchiha Shisui sighed lightly. That's true, lord of the group, please save the Uchiha clan. Li Zan sneered. I have a question, why should I save the Uchiha family? Since you all said that you don't want to interfere in the world of the living, then I do what you want. Uchiha Shisui was stunned. You want to watch the Uchiha family perish? Li Zan said coldly. No, I won't be so boring watching them act. Haven't you always wanted peace in the ninja world? I'll help you achieve this wish. Senju Tobarama was inexplicably disturbed. What do you want to do? Li Zan said coldly. If there are no ninjas in the world, the ninja wars will cease to exist, and peace will follow. I will start from Konoha Village and eradicate all ninjas in this world. Senju Hashirama. Damn it, calm down, you must calm down. Senju Tobarama. Group leader, this kind of thing is not a joke. Senju Hashirama and Senju Tobarama, the first undead to join the chat group in the world of Hokage, know Li Zan's strength better than anyone else. So they are very clear that it is not impossible for Li Zan to push the ninja world, he really has the strength. No one can stop Li Zan unless the world of Hokage is born again as strong as Senju Hashirama and Uchiha Madara. Seeing brother Senju's persuasion, Li Zan mocked. Are you going to stop me? I clearly remember that you said that as an undead, you would not interfere in the world of the living. Why, you changed your mind? Li Zan sneered and decided to educate these ninjas. Ding. Senju Hashirama sent an exclusive red envelope, Sage Body, top, to the group owner Li Zan. First Hokage was wise and foolish, and immediately thought of a way to persuade Li Zan. Li Zan rejoiced. Not enough, ding, Senju Hashirama sent an exclusive red envelope, Ninja Talent, top, to group owner Li Zan. Ding. Senju Hashirama sent an exclusive red envelope, Wood Style Daquan, to group owner Li Zan. Ding. Senju Hashirama sent an exclusive red envelope, Sage Art Daquan, to the group owner Li Zan. Ding. Senju Hashirama sent an exclusive red envelope Open Black Lens Bracket Summoning Technique, Rashomon, to group owner Li Zan. Senju Hashirama. Is it alright? That's all I have on my side. Li Zan. You are enough, others are not enough. Senju Tobarama was speechless, but he still obediently sent Water Style Encyclopedia and Forbidden Technique Encyclopedia to Li Zan. Senju Tobarama is very aware of Li Zan's fighting power. The things he gave are better than nothing to Li Zan, and they can't increase Li Zan's fighting power much, so he gave them very happy. Uchiha Shisui silently sent his Mangekyo Sharingan Tenjinbei, as well as the Snide technique that he is famous for, and also the Uchiha Fire Style Daquan, which he has practiced for many years. At this time, the three of them were a little regretful. They knew that this would happen, and they happily gave Li Zan the world pass. But it's not entirely their fault, it's the traitor Uchiha Madara who gave Li Zan a chance to enter the world of Hokage. Li Zan. For the sake of your sincerity, I forgive you this time. At second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon at Uchiha Madara, don't you two show it? Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. When you arrive at Kirigakure, I will naturally express something. Now I don't know what it looks like over there, I will see it later. Li Zan laughed. No problem, you don't have anything good in you anyway, I'm not in a hurry at all. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. Good Zhao Hao. Am I being underestimated? Have been offended. Li Zan. Madara, won't you express it? Rinnegan of Nagato, do you need me to continue? Uchiha Madara. You know so much, I regret it now, I shouldn't have let you into the world of Hokage. Li Zan. Impossible. Unless you are willing to completely entrust Project Tsuki no Mi to someone else, and give up the savior and the position of New World to someone else. But, will you do it? If you do, you are not Uchiha Madara too. Uchiha Madara. Speechless. Li Zan. Madara, admit it, you let me enter the world of Hokage for a gamble, but you lost the gamble. Uchiha Madara was speechless for a while, then replied stubbornly, I won't give you skills, you give up. Uchiha Madara already sees Li Zan as a potential enemy, how could he do something to finance the enemy? Although Uchiha Madara gave Li Zan the world pass, he was ready to fight Li Zan after he was resurrected when he gave Li Zan the pass. To know. After Uchiha Madara joined the chat group, Li Zan did not show his strength. So Uchiha Madara lacks a clear understanding of how strong Li Zan is. That's why he gave Li Zan the world pass with confidence and boldness. Uchiha Madara thought he could handle it, and he was ready to fight. Uchiha Madara even thought about inviting Li Zan to dance with him after he was resurrected. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 115 Comfort will bring rot. Uchiha Madara's refusal did not exceed Li Zan's expectations. The current Uchiha Madara should still be thinking about executing Project Tsuki no Mi and making himself the savior of the new era. Li Zan said sympathetically, Madara, you don't really think Project Tsuki no Mi can save the world, do you? Uchiha Madara snorted coldly. Since you know Project Tsuki no Mi and Infinite Tsukuyomi, then you should know that this is the salvation plan left by Sage of Six Paths, and this is the key of the Uchiha family to save the ninja world. Senju Hashirama couldn't help but ask. What the hell are you talking about? Sage of Six Paths, save the ninja world, Project Tsuki no Mi, Infinite Tsukuyomi, I can understand two words separately, but I'll listen to what they mean when they're combined. I do not understand. Li Zan. The Uchiha family has a stone tablet passed down from generation to generation, and ordinary people can't see the content on it at all. Single Guyu, Double Guyu, Sanguyu, Mangekyo, Eternal Mangekyo, Rinnegan, with the gradual improvement of the quality of pupil power, the stone tablet the more content you can see on the internet. Seeing that Li Zan knew so well, Uchiha Madara didn't bother to hide it anymore, but said proudly, that's right. Sage of Six Paths left a way to save the world on that stone tablet, and that is Infinite Tsukuyomi. Senju Tobarama asked warily, what is Infinite Tsukuyomi? Uchiha Madara. Infinite Tsukuyomi, this is a huge illusion that can cover the entire ninja world. It allows everyone in the ninja world to find their own happiness in the illusion. Namikaze Minato. This is your plan to save the world. This is ridiculous. How is this different from Li Zan killing all the ninjas to get peace? Uchiha Madara. Of course not, Infinite Tsukuyomi doesn't kill people, it just makes people live their happy lives in dreams. One Piece Roger said angrily. You lunatic. You let everyone into the illusion, do you want them to take risks in the illusion? Whitebeard was also very unhappy. What is the difference between going to the fantasy world to find happiness and escaping from reality? If you like the fantasy world so much, why don't you go in by yourself? The Golden Lion Shiki sneered. That's right, if you like you to find happiness in a fantasy world, then you can find it yourself. Why do you want to pull other people with you? Senju Tobarama followed suit. Madara, wouldn't it be nice that you could release Infinite Tsukuyomi in a fantasy world and save the world in a fantasy world? Uchiha Madara said angrily. You short-sighted bastards, everything I do is to save the world. Senju Tobarama. If saving the world is your dream, then you should go to a fantasy world to realize your dream. Why can your dream be realized in reality, while our dream is realized in fantasy land? One Piece Roger. This shows that he himself can't accept false illusions. A method of realizing a dream that even himself can't accept, why do you let others accept it? Uchiha Madara said angrily. Because they can't stop me, is this a good reason? No one can stop me, I just want to carry out my own will. I want to implement the salvation plan left by Sage of Six Paths, so that there is real peace in the ninja world. Uchiha Madara has a firm heart. He believes that the real world is hell, and the real beauty resides in fantasy. He doesn't want to be selfish and only let himself into the illusion, he wants to make everyone happy. Li Zan laughed. Madara, I have a question. Since you said the plan was left by Sage of Six Paths, why didn't he execute it himself? Uchiha Madara sneered. How'd I know this? Maybe he has something to hide. Li Zan. Have you ever thought that the content on the stone tablet is fake? The firm, BFDH. Word of Uchiha Madara. Impossible. Li Zan. Okay, I get it. You've spent half your life on this plan, and you've been completely hooked. So no matter what I say, you won't admit it's fake. Uchiha Madara stubbornly said, It's real, Lee Zan. I originally wanted to debunk the conspiracy, but now that I think about it, let's forget it. After all, I can't come up with conclusive evidence, and you won't believe anything you say. If that's the case, just wait and see. Uchiha Madara was wary. What do you want to do? Lee Zan disdainfully said, what do you think? I don't approve of your project Tsuki no Mi, so naturally I have to fight against it. Uchiha Madara was annoyed, but there was nothing he could do. He is just an undead now, except for sending red envelopes to Lee Zan. He only has the function of water group. What did he do to stop Lee Zan? Unable to take concrete actions, Uchiha Madara didn't bother to speak up, because that would only make him lose face. Uchiha Shisui. Group Master, when are you going to save the Uchiha clan? Lee Zan. What are you in a hurry? As long as I don't leave Konoha, the Uchiha family will not be in danger. I am going to save Uchiha now. What identity do I use to save them? Uchiha Shisui said embarrassedly. It makes sense. Many people in the clan have eyes above their heads, and without a proper reason, it is not easy to save them. Senju Hashirama suggested, if that's the case, why don't we go to Konoha village first? After so many years of death, I really want to see how Konoha village has changed. Lee Zan. That's a good idea, right, Konoha village? This is a vast village comparable to a large city, and the interior is extremely prosperous. Although it is a gathering place for military power like ninjas, there is not too much killing spirit here. In the chat group, Senju Hashirama watched Konoha through Lee Zan and kept speaking with emotion. Senju Hashirama. Niece, this is my dream village. Quiet, peaceful, no quarrels and fights. Uchiha Madara poured cold water. Hashirama, you are still so naive. What is a ninja? A ninja is the military force of a country. Other places can be quiet and peaceful, but ninja village cannot. Excessive comfort will bring rot. Senju Tobarama helped his elder brother. Madara, what do you know? You don't need to be tense all the time. Shinobu village is where they relax and show their true colors. What's wrong with being quiet and peaceful here? This shows that Konoha is strong, otherwise where will the comfort come from? Lee Zan said. Second Hokage, you guessed wrong this time. Konoha is not strong now, even weak. Senju Tobarama was stunned. What's going on? Wait, it's not because of Uchiha, is it? Uchiha Madara. Trash Tobarama, why do you push everything on the head of the Uchiha clan? You were at the Uchiha clan's station just now, didn't you feel it? There are many Konoha Anbu ninjas watching over there. Senjima. It is because there are too many Anbu ninjas monitoring the Uchiha clan that Konoha lacks sufficient strength to face foreign enemies, so he is extremely weak. Is my logic wrong? Lee Zan said speechlessly. It's justifiable and impressive. While communicating with the dead in the chat group, Lee Zan wandered around Konoha village. When walking to the door of his meatball shop, two women caught his attention. A well-dressed heroic girl, wearing a mesh lining, greeted the owner of the meatball shop carelessly. 2 packs of colorful meatballs. Pack them and take them away. This is Konoha village's special Jonin, a disciple of Orochimaru, Mitarashi Anko. Beside Anko, there stood a beautiful Oni-san red Yuhi with red eyes. At this time he said to Anko helplessly. You should eat less sweets, eating too much is not good for your health. Mitarashi Anko said helplessly. I also want to eat less, but I can't. In the chat group, Senju Hashirama asked curiously, Lee Zan, what's wrong with these two women? The golden lion Shiki sneered. Needless to say, he must have taken a fancy to others again. Lee Zan. Golden lion, shut up for me, am I that kind of superficial person? These two are a special Jonin and a Jonin, just to help me understand Konoha's situation. With that said, Lee Zan walked towards Yuhika and Mitarashi Anko. Who are you? With doubts on her face, Hong Yuhi asked Lee Zan who was approaching her in confusion. Mangekyo Sharingan. A red light flashed in Lee Zan's eyes, the Mangekyo Sharingan's pattern flashed away, and the expressions of Yuhika and Mitarashi Anko froze for a moment. Uchiha Shisui's eyes are the best at illusion of all Mangekyo, because both of his pupils are illusions, and they are the strongest illusions distinguished heavenly gods. I'm a foreign tourist and I'm not very familiar with Konoha. The two Miss Maidao, can you show me around the village? Lee Zan said politely with a gentle smile on his face. Okay. Hong Yuhi looked at Lee Zan, feeling inexplicably that she could not refuse the other party, so she agreed. Afterwards, Yuhika and Anko took Lee Zan to hang out in Konoha village. Soon, a little ghost with blonde hair appeared in their sight. Stop, Uzumaki, Naruto, you nasty brat, I'm making trouble again, this time I have to kill you. Behind the blonde kid, a group of adults yelled angrily. In the chat group, Namikaze Minato stunned. This is my son Uzumaki Naruto? Lee Zan. Yes, Senju Tobarama, 4th generation, your son is so energetic. Namikaze Minato embarrassed. Really? Haha. Lee Zan sneered. Do you think Uzumaki Naruto is playing a prank because he is naughty? No, he is trying to get other people's attention. Do you know what it feels like to be cold and violent? No one pays attention to you, everyone treats you as transparent, and everyone avoids you like stinky shit. If it wasn't for Uzumaki Naruto's inner strength, he would have been world weary by now, and his mischief might be the driving force behind his life. The indifferent words instantly calmed Namikaze Minato and Senju Tobarama. Li Zan sneered and continued to popularize science, repeating what Uchiha Shisui once said in the chat group, adding information he knew, and describing Uzumaki Naruto's treatment in detail. Ignored by the villagers, unable to buy anything, make friends, be disliked everywhere, unable to eat healthy food, expired milk and instant noodles are the staple food, the monthly living expenses are not enough to fill the stomach, and even have to catch fish and bake by themselves eat. Fire Fist Ace sneered. It seems that there are such irresponsible bastard fathers in that world. Go after your own ideals, pursue love, and then leave your children to others. If you don't care so much, why give birth? Namikaze Minato, I bet he'll hate you. Namikaze Minato. Nothing to say, nothing to justify. Namikaze Minato admits to being stupid when it comes to dealing with Naruto. If he hadn't died, Uzumaki Naruto would definitely have been treated as the son of Hokage. If he hadn't sealed the 9 tails into Naruto's body, Naruto would have been treated as a hero as well. But he did both, so Uzumaki Naruto was tragic. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 116 Destroy the Sarutobi Family, a good proposal. Namikaze Minato felt lost and very sad. In the chat group, he said inexplicably, "Why is this happening? Uzumaki Naruto is the son of Hokage and the hero who imprisoned the tailed beast. Isn't the combination of the two glory a greater glory? Why, he would suffer to be treated like this?" Senju Hashirama is also puzzled. Jinchuriki is the hero who imprisoned the tailed beast. Why do the villagers hate them? Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. First Hokage, are you really ignorant or fake? Jinchuriki, as a container for imprisoning tailed beasts, is also at risk of rioting. Senju Hashirama. Risk of riots? Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. That's right. Once Jinchuriki can suppress the tailed beast in the body will seize control of the body, turning them into monsters and wreaking havoc. One Piece Roger. I see, Jinchuriki is like a bomb, and it's a bomb that suddenly explodes in no time. That's why people hate them and don't even want to get close to them. Namikaze Minato said disappointedly. I understand, in the eyes of the Konoha villagers, Uzumaki Naruto is not a hero who imprisoned the tailed beast at all, but a bomb that may be detonated at any time. Li Zan. Uzumaki Naruto's own dangerousness is only one of the reasons why he is hated. Another reason why he is hated is because of the 9 tails inside him. The 9 tails rebellion caused a lot of losses in Konoha village, and there are many people all transferred their hatred of 9 tails to Uzumaki Naruto. Senju Tobarama said angrily. Why? There are not a few ninjas who know the relationship between the tail beast and Jinchuriki. Can't they tell the relationship between Uzumaki Naruto and 9 tail? Gold Thief Yunin. Second Hokage, maybe I can answer this question for you. Do you remember what we discussed before about the persecution of the Doflamingo family by ordinary people? Doflamingo. Fufu, why did you suddenly mention me? Ordinary people persecuted our family, this is the memory I don't want to bring up. Senju Tobarama. Ordinary people are persecuted by the celestial dragons, so they take their anger out on the Doflamingo family who used to be the celestial dragons. Does this have anything to do with Uzumaki Naruto? Gold Thief Yunin. Of course it does. Those ordinary people dare not take revenge on celestial dragons, just like the Konoha villagers dare not take revenge on 9 tails. The Doflamingo family, like Uzumaki Naruto, are tools for them to vent their anger. Shiki the Golden Lion. Jia ha. Second Hokage, I remember that you seem to have said that this way of venting your anger is understandable, right? I forget what you said at the time, anyway, you were quite supportive of this approach. Senju Tobarama. No, it's not the same. The Doflamingo family enjoyed the treatment of the celestial dragons and used to be a part of the celestial dragons. Benimi Naruto and 9 tails are not only not of the same kind, but also enemies. Doflamingo. Naruto second Hokage. Does it really matter if Uzumaki Naruto and 9 tails are friends or foes? All they need is a tool to vent their anger. You don't really think that ordinary people are good people, do you? Senju Tobarama was silent, not wanting to discuss the topic. Doflamingo sneered. The ordinary villagers you protect and the ordinary people that Marine protects are actually the same as me. It's just that they don't have the ability and courage to do evil, so they become good people. Using the worst angle to speculate on their psychology, you get the right answer. Namikaze Minato. Aside from the reaction of the Konoha village residents, what I want to know is what the senior officials of Konoha think. Especially Sarutobi Hiruzen, who promised me that I would take good care of my son. Senju Hashirama. Yeah. If the Konoha executives are hiding the identity of Uzumaki Naruto's Jinchuriki. Wait, how do the Konoha village folks know who Jinchuriki is? Uchiha Madara, who is qualified to know who Jinchuriki is, must be the top of Konoha. This kind of news can spread widely with Konoha, but no one stops it. Who is behind it? Needless to say. Namikaze Minato said sadly. Sarutobi Hiruzen. He said he would help me take care of Uzumaki Naruto. Why is he hurting Uzumaki Naruto? Li Zan mocked. He did it. Maybe for Konoha. Namikaze Minato stunned. For Konoha? Li Zan sneered. Yeah. The 9 Tails Rebellion caused a lot of damage to Konoha village and made many people sad. It's not good for their health to keep their negative emotions in their hearts. So Sarutobi Hiruzen pushed Uzumaki Naruto out to let them vent their anger. It's good for your body to vent your anger. Shiki the Golden Lion. A good one is good for the body. I appreciate this sentence. Namikaze Minato. Okay, it was my idea to make Naruto Nine Tails Jinchuriki. It's all my fault for him to have all these things. It's just Sarutobi Hiruzen, why can't he even guarantee Naruto's most basic life? Such a small child, he actually had to catch fish himself to be full? Senju Tobirama. I also wonder, is Konoha's finances so tight? Lee Zan. Tell you a secret, Sarutobi Hiruzen's grandson not only eats well, dresses well, walks in Konoha. Everyone knows everyone is polite, and there is a special Jonin who is a special teacher. Hearing this, Namikaze Minato immediately became angry. What does Sarutobi Hiruzen mean? Is it because I became 4th Hokage, and he took revenge on Naruto because of his resentment against me? Lee Zan. That's not true. Let me tell you another secret, Sarutobi Hiruzen is often in contact with Uzumaki Naruto. Sometimes Uzumaki Naruto catches fish and bakes it, and he will come over and share a piece. Whitebeard said angrily. This Sarutobi Hiruzen is too bad. The poor kid can't eat himself, how can he be so embarrassed? I really want to punch his head in his stomach. Lee Zan. No, this is really the cleverness of Sarutobi Hiruzen. Uzumaki Naruto is not afraid of starvation, he is afraid of people who have no friends and who do not agree with him. Although Sarutobi Hiruzen ate his fish, it also showed that he recognized him. Sarutobi Hiruzen was the first to walk into Uzumaki Naruto's heart. Senju Tobirama. Hey, why didn't I find out before? That bastard Sarutobi Hiruzen has such a mind. I was too slow to think he was a kind, sacrificial heir of the will of fire. Uchiha Madara. Master Jinchuriki by deliberately making the whole village ostracize Uzumaki Naruto, and then becoming Uzumaki Naruto's first friend. What a sinister old thing that plays some boring tricks. Lee Zan. From a brighter point of view, as the leader of Konoha, it is understandable that he took the important weapon master of Konoha village in his own hands. Namikaze Minato said disappointedly, it's all my fault, I made my son Konoha's weapon. Fire Fist Ace couldn't help but said, what on earth do you think about making your son a container for imprisoned tailed beasts? Namikaze Minato embarrassed. Nine Tails is a very powerful force, I think my son can control it. Then I did that, maybe this is the father's unreasonable confidence in his child. Lee Zan sarcastically said, you should throw him off the cliff and believe that he will have an adventure. Namikaze Minato. Lee Zan. At that time, you should be thinking about suicide, right? It doesn't matter if you arrange both hands, it is not an exaggeration to say that you are irresponsible. You and Roger have high evaluations in your own world, but in your own children incompetent in the face. For flowers Senju Tobirama. At Lee Zan, you just said that from a bright perspective, Sarutobi Hiruzen is nothing to blame as Hokage Master Konoha's Jinchuriki. What about from a dark perspective? Lee Zan. Jinchuriki Master is in his hands, not Konoha's, that's a big problem. Besides, listen to what these two Konoha shinobiers have to say. Outside world. Hong Yuhi and Mitarashi Anko took Lee Zan to a residential area with a superior location. Hong Yuhi introduced. This used to be the home of the Senju family, the creator of Konoha, but after the Senju family declined, this place was replaced by Sarutobi. The clan and the Shimura clan occupied. Lee Zan laughed. Are these two families very popular in Konoha village? Mitarashi Anko said unhappily. Of course, the chief of the Sarutobi clan is Hokage, and the chief of the Shimura clan is Hokage's assistant. With these two big backers, the ninjas of these two clans are tasked with simple and well-paid tasks. In the chat group, Senju Hashirama and Senju Tobirama fell silent. If the disappearance of the Senju family is to make Konoha better, although the two of them are sad, it is not unacceptable when the boat is done. But what do they see now? The Sarutobi clan and the Shimura clan became stronger and stronger. When the two Konoha high-level officials Sarutobi Hiruzen and Shimura Danzo eliminated the Senju clan, did they really have no selfish intentions? The small family in the past has become so powerful, and a family can form an army. What a beautiful job. Senju Tobirama. I finally understand now why Sarutobi Hiruzen shamelessly rejoined the Hokage throne. If he doesn't have master rights, his family might be wiped out. Namikaze Minato. Yeah, when Hokage is really important, retired and dead Hokage is worthless. Look at my son and the grandson of third generation, the treatment is really different. Senju Tobirama said angrily. Lee Zan, destroy the Sarutobi clan for me. Senju Hashirama stunned. Tobirama, are you serious? Senju Tobirama sneered. Of course it is serious. The Sarutobi family is also a ninja. And now Konoha is so powerful that they need to be eliminated as well. Eliminate them early and save trouble after 5th Hokage ascends. Outside world. Hong, why are you here? A young man with a full beard came out of the Sarutobi family's residence with great interest and greeted Yuhi Kane from a distance. That's Sarutobi Asuma, the son of 3rd Hokage. He's harassing me in the name of pursuing me, it's annoying. Kurenai Yuhi frowned, looked at Sarutobi Asuma with disgust, and explained to Lee Zan next to him. Lee Zan nodded, Lousy was a Hokage and shameless. It is not difficult to chase girls with these conditions. Who are you? Sarutobi Asuma looked at Li Zan, and then at Hong Yuhi next to Li Zan. His face became a little ugly. You don't deserve to know. Li Zan looked at Sarutobi Asuma, raised his hand and a water dragon roared, knocking Sarutobi Asuma out in an instant. All ninjutsu is a skill here in Li Zan, and it can be completely released without printing. After Senju Tobirama gave him the Daquan of water style, Li Zan became a better water style guru than Senju Tobirama. Second Hokage, I've got your proposal. Destroy the Sarutobi clan, a good proposal, on. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 117 Weak on the outside, tough on the inside. Senju Hashirama in the chat group felt a little unbearable when he watched Li Zan casually unleash water-style ninjutsu and drown the Sarutobi clan and Shimura clan in the blink of an eye. Senju Hashirama. Isn't so much over the top? These ordinary people are innocent. Doflamingo sneered. First Hokage, no one in this world is innocent. Everyone is guilty, and it would be too naive to say that they are innocent. Senju Tobirama said grimly. Brother, this is all for Konoha. The Sarutobi clan and Shimura clan are too strong, just like the destroyed Senju clan. Only when they disappear, Konoha can be better. Senju Tobirama sneered, and he didn't admit that he said it out of revenge. Since you senior Konoha sacrificed the Senju family for Konoha, then I will sacrifice your family for Konoha too. If the Sarutobi clan and the Shimura clan did not disappear, wouldn't the disappearance of the Senju clan make room for these two clans? The Senju clan could sacrifice for Konoha, but never for the Sarutobi clan or Shimura clan. Don't suffer from a few but suffer unevenly, everyone will be fine. Sword God Ryoma. First Hokage, your idea is indeed a little naive. In order to achieve a bright purpose, some sacrifices are necessary. In order to let Wano Kuni open the country's door, I prepared Wano Kuni to kill half of its people. Senju Hashirama sighed softly. In these two families, there are some ordinary people who are not ninjas. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon sneered. First Hokage, you are still as weak as you were back then. At the Five Shadows conference, you were humbled by the shadows of other ninja villages, and you have been the only one since ancient times. Senju Tobirama defended. Big Brother is just for peace, so you don't know what's wrong. Big Brother is willing to talk to you to seek peace, because he is kind-hearted and kind-hearted. Otherwise, it's up to you to think. Stop Big Brother? Uchiha Madara sneered. Yeah. Even though they have the ability to shut up, they choose to speak to them in a low voice and beg them to choose peace. Do you think they will admire Hashirama? No, they will think Hokage and Konoha are weak and can be bullied. Doflamingo sneered again and again. Fufu, this is human beings, so everyone in the world is guilty. Your kindness may not be able to exchange for the kindness of others, and your tolerance may only make others bully you more unscrupulously. Li Zan said indifferently. First Hokage is lucky, after all, his strength is not vegetarian. Otherwise, due to his weak foreign policy, Konoha village would have been wiped out by other ninja villages. If you don't believe it, please refer to the Doflamingo family. Golden Lion Shiki. Jia ha ha ha. Doflamingo's naive father willingly gave up his status as a world noble in order to get along better with ordinary people. First Hokage, his sacrifices are more than yours. Doflamingo laughed angrily. Fufu, yes. In order to live in peace with ordinary people, our family has paid a huge price. Unfortunately, this is of no use. Ordinary people can't see what we have done to get close to them. Sacrifice. All they see is that our family has lost their shelter, and they can vent their anger on us with impunity. Li Zan. If I remember correctly, at the first Five Shadows conference, Sanagakure's first Kazekage asked Konoha for fertile land. How ridiculous. How dare a weak man ask for something from a strong man, and he is justifiable. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon. I know about this, I attended this meeting as first Mizukage's escort at the time. The weakest Sanagakure asked the strongest Konoha village for land, and if they didn't give it, they would not sign a peace treaty. It's funny. What? Whitebeard. The peace treaty is supposed to be something that the weak want to protect themselves, but here it becomes something that the weak friends the strong. This world is a mess. No, first Hokage is too weak. Uchiha Madara said yin and yang strangely. He is not weak at all, but he was tough when he dealt with me. He was extremely weak in front of outsiders, servile and prayed for peace. He was extremely tough with his own people, and he was ruthless to defend the village. Li Zan. So don't blame Sarutobi Hiruzen all the time. The root of Konoha village's rot is still in first generation and second generation. First Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen has inherited your philosophy very well. Senju Hashirama. What do you mean? Li Zan. After the death of fourth Hokage, Cloud Shinobi village sent messengers to Konoha to take advantage of the robbery. They attacked the Hyuga clan, failed to steal the chief's daughter, and committed suicide in the Hyuga clan. Senju Hashirama. What is this operation? Uchiha Shisui. I know about this. Cloud Shinobi village asked Konoha village to hand over the body of the head of the Hyuga clan on the grounds that the Hyuga clan killed its own messenger, or they would start a war. Senju Tobirama. Don't tell me, Sarutobi Hiruzen they agreed. Li Zan. Don't worry. Although Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others are not smart, they are not stupid enough to hand over the strategic boundary of blood to the enemy. Senju Toburama breathed a sigh of relief. How did they do it? Li Zan. They made Li Sheng's younger brother of the Hyuga Patriarch kill himself and die for the Hyuga Patriarch. His younger brother was the Hyuga branch house, and after his death, he self-destructed, and Cloud Shinobi village got nothing. Second Mizukage Ghost Lantern Moon mocked. As expected of Konoha, you are still so humble. You have worked hard enough for peace, hard work. Senju Hashirama felt like he was going to explode, and couldn't help but angrily said, how can they do this? Uchiha Madara mocked. Isn't this your idea? Sarutobi Hiruzen inherited it very well. If we hadn't had enough strength back then, the food in other shinobi villages wouldn't look much better than Cloud Shinobi village. Back then, Konoha had the god of ninjas and Shira, and Sanagakure's first Kazekage dared to blackmail Konoha. If Konoha didn't have that power, the other shinobi villages would unite to blackmail them because they occupy the most fertile land in the Hokage world. Senju Toburama. No, it shouldn't. Even if they inherited the philosophy of the big brother, they shouldn't be so stupid. Be kind when strong and tough when weak, so as to avoid war. They forgot what I said. Senju Toburama said that he was really stupid when Konoha was just established, but later the first ninja war world had woken him up. Sarutobi Hiruzen and others were educated by him, wouldn't they forget what he said? Li Zan. Don't underestimate Sarutobi Hiruzen, this may be his plan to kill two birds with one stone. Killing a younger brother of the Hyuga Patriarch can not only avoid war, but also suppress the Konoha ninja. Peace is the concept of the first generation, and suppressing the ninja is the concept of second generation. They have inherited it very well. Senju Toburama. Suppressing the ninja? The foreign enemy is fighting, and you are thinking about the internal fight? Li Zan. This kind of thing is inevitable. After all, Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others don't have the strength of the first generation. They can't hold back the greedy foreign enemies, and they can't hold back the internal strife. Uchiha Shisui. If you suppress the ninja, after Hyuga Hizashi died, the Hyuga family has indeed become a lot more low-key. Li Zan. Not only the Hyuga family has become low-key, but the commoners in Konoha village have also become arrogant towards the ninja. Some children from ordinary commoner families dared to bully the daughter of the Hyuga clan leader unscrupulously. They have no respect for Hyuga, but see their white eyes as the configuration of monsters. Namikaze Minato. A child's attitude is an extension of an adult's attitude, just like Naruto is isolated by other children. Third generation, there is indeed a set of ways to play. Outside world. The water that Li Zan could release without forming a seal flooded the Sarutobi and Shimura clans clan, and a group of Sarutobi and Shimura ninjas rushed out of the clan and rushed towards Li Zan on the waves. Whoosh whoosh. Kunai and shuriken flashing with cold light, attacked Li Zan overwhelmingly. As soon as Li Zan's mind moved, water waves surged into the sky, forming a wall of water to block both kunai and shuriken. Who are you? Dare to attack the territory of the Sarutobi clan, courting death. Third Hokage is a member of our Sarutobi clan, you are doomed. Elder Danzo belongs to our Shimura clan, die. The two women around him seem to be Konoha shinobi, are they being controlled? Don't care, kill them all. The ninjas whose clan land was destroyed were furious, and one after another ninjutsu was released from their hands. Airblades, sea of fire, water jets, boulders, thunder and lightning, all kinds of attacks rushed to Li Zan, overwhelming him. Died. Watching the water vapor rise where Li Zan stood, the attacking ninjas could not help but stop their movements, but they were still vigilant. How is that possible? With just your attack, it can't hurt me 10 times stronger. The hurricane swept through and the water vapor blew away, revealing Li Zan intact with Yuhika and Mitarashi Anko by his side. It's my turn. Shutong, heaven weeps. In line with the principle of, use ninjutsu to deal with ninjutsu, Li Zan did not use the ability of the pirate world, but used second Hokage's water style to hang the opponent. The water vapor condensed in the sky, and the drizzle rained down, and every drop of rain had the power to pierce through gold and iron, killing the ninjas on the opposite side in an instant. Stop. A roar of hidden anger sounded, and Sarutobi Hiruzen in Hokage robes appeared, followed by a group of masked Anbu ninjas. Bastard, who are you? Seeing the Sarutobi clan and Shimura clan that have been destroyed, Sarutobi Hiruzen almost fainted in rage, staring at Li Zan with a livid face and asked. Who am I? Good question. Li Zan smiled slightly. Introduce yourself, Li Zan. I was commissioned to destroy the Sarutobi and Shimura clans. Sarutobi Hiruzen said coldly. Are you an enemy village ninja or a mercenary? Forget it, I don't need to ask you. When you die, I will let people extract memories from your corpse. He bit his fingers and made impressions on his hands, summoning technique, ape demon. An old ape appeared beside Sarutobi Hiruzen, looked at Li Zan with sharp eyes, and said, Hiruzen, who is this? Sarutobi Hiruzen said coldly. I don't know, but he destroyed our Sarutobi family, I must kill him. Ape demon, transform into King Kong Rui. Ape demon nodded and said, understood. As a summoning beast, Ape demon has the ability to transform into a weapon. His body turned into a diamond rod, and the length and thickness could be freely changed. With the King Kong Rui stick in hand, Sarutobi Hiruzen was ready for battle, but did not take the initiative to attack, as there were still a large number of Konoha shinobi on their way. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked gloomy as he watched the surging water in the Sarutobi and Shimura lands behind Li Zan. Not only because of the demise of the two ninja clans, but also because of the great strength that Li Zan showed. In the chat group, Whitebeard wondered, "What is this old guy doing? The weapons are out, why haven't they started?" Li Zan: "I'm the village chief, so how can I take risks? The Hokage world has a lot of weird tricks. What if I get killed all at once? He 3.7 is waiting for his subordinates to come over." Shiki the Golden Lion: "Then why don't you do it?" Li Zan: "I'm waiting for his men to gather to save trouble. I don't know how the Uchiha family will react in this situation." The residents of the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Fugaku, the head of the Uchiha clan, was stunned and asked the Uchiha ninja in front of him in disbelief. "What are you saying is true?" Overwhelmed. Uchiha ninja said excitedly, "It's true, Third Hokage has rushed over with Anbu ninja, and it looks like a fight will soon start. Patriarch, God is helping us." Another ninja from the Uchiha clan rushed over, with undisguised excitement on their faces, and asked, "Patriarch, do you want to act in advance?" What they meant was to take this opportunity to launch a coup d'état and cooperate with the invaders to kill the top officials of Konoha. The operation is good, you can also throw the black pot to the intruder. Uchiha Fugaku pondered for a moment, then said cautiously, "Don't worry, I'll take someone over to see it first, but I always feel that this is a bit strange." Uchiha Fugaku is worried that this is a trick directed and acted by the top executives of Konoha to lure snakes out of their holes. If not, then the enemies who can easily kill the two great ninjas are not something they can deal with. Look at the situation and talk about it. If the top officials of Konoha and the intruders can be harmed or even perish together. It's a bit too beautiful to think. Uchiha Fugaku laughed at himself. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 118. This is not the Konoha I want. Hokage World, Konoha Village. There are constantly Konoha shinobi people coming to Li Xuan, and more Konoha shinobi people around Sarutobi Hiruzen. In addition to the Anbu ninja who rushed over after receiving the news, civilian ninjas and ninjas from the ninja tribe also arrived quickly. Shiki, the Golden Lion, said, "This is the strongest Konoha shinobi village in the Hokage world. It's just like that. If I'm still alive, I can conquer this place by myself." Senju Hashirama: "Konoha seems to have weakened a lot, and I don't think there are many strong ones. There are so many Konoha shinobi people on the opposite side, but there are not many cage-level strong people." One Piece Roger: "Agreed. Maybe the ninjas on the opposite side are not very weak, but they are definitely not very strong. Does Konoha village not have the kind of top combat power that can be used as a facade?" Li Zan: "Senju Hashirama and Uchiha Madara, for ordinary ninjas, are beyond the standard. The limit that ordinary ninjas can reach is cage level, and the old thing opposite is a cage level ninja." Whitebeard: "Cage level? It feels like they are about the same strength as Marine Vice Admiral, 7 Warlords of the Sea. Maybe a match or two with Marine Admiral, but definitely not a match, and they will be defeated soon." Senju Hashirama suddenly asked, "How many cage-level ninjas are there in Konoha village now?" Li Zan: "Konoha's cage-level ninja should have 3.5. Senju Hashirama: 3.5? Who are they? Li Zan: "1 for Sarutobi Hiruzen, 1 for Uchiha Itachi, the head of the Uchiha clan, 1 for Uchiha Fugaku, and 1 for Shimura Danzo." Fire Fist Ace wondered. There are 3.5 cage-level ninjas in Konoha village, and the Uchiha clan directly account for 2. If you say that, Uchiha and Konoha should win if they fight. Li Zan 15. No, although the Uchiha family has half more cage-level ninjas than Konoha, these half-cage-level ninjas cannot change the situation of the war. Although the Uchiha family has some advantages in top-level combat power, they're in the middle. In terms of combat power and bottom-level combat power, it is an overall disadvantage. Shiki, the Golden Lion, puzzled. Can the mid-level combat power and the bottom-level combat power affect the entire battle situation? As long as the top combat power is freed, isn't it a matter of minutes to clean up them? Li Zan: "No, this is the difference between the Hokage world and the pirate world. People in the Hokage world may have strong attack power, but their bodies are not much stronger than ordinary people. Except for some special people, even Uchiha Madara can also be hit by ordinary iron." Shiki the Golden Lion: "Stabbed to death by ordinary iron weapon, down." Li Zan: "Yes, you guessed right, it's what you think. Even an ordinary person without any training can kill a cage-level ninja." One Piece Roger: "There is such a thing? Unbelievable. When their strength became stronger, didn't their bodies become stronger? As long as people in the pirate world get stronger, their bodies will become stronger and stronger. For example, Garp, Colonel Marine, who majored in the body, tried his best to give him an axe, but it only cut his skin, and did not even wake Garp from sleeping. Another example is Whitebeard, who is still strong after being punched through the stomach by a Kainu with magma. He can still fight after being knocked off half of his head, and he can still leave a last word when he is set on fire by Blackbeard and others. Another example is the Black Arm Zephyr, whose body is smashed into a sieve by Kizaru's laser, and can charge, and continue to fight with Marine, and a punch can shatter the ground more than 10 meters. If these damages fall on Uchiha Madara, without the Hashirama cells and Uchiha Madara in 6 paths mode, taking these damages is a dead end. Even if his power can open up mountains and seas, he is still a mortal body. Li Zan explained. The training system in the world of Hokage is different from that in the world of pirates. After all, there are very few people in this world who train their bodies. No, it can even be said that they are very few. Their strength is not the same as the strength of their bodies. Direct relationship. Uchiha Shisui. It is precisely because of our weakness that weak ninjas have the opportunity to kill powerful ninjas. Even cage-level ninjas may be killed by Jonin, Chunin or even Genin. Golden Lion Shiki. If this is the case, then the importance of the top combat power is greatly reduced. It is difficult for a top combat power to support a big force like the pirate world. It is difficult to work in this world. Senju Tobarama. Compared to these, I want to know why there are so few cage-level ninjas in Konoha village. There are only 3.5 cage-level ninjas in the huge ninja village. Sarutobi Hiruzen and Shimura Danzo are still buried in lowest to the jawbone. Li Zan. Cage-level ninjas in Konoha village are so rare, of course, because of Sarutobi Hiruzen's sassy operation. Without their operation, there would be at least 4 more cage-level ninjas in Konoha village now. Senju Hashirama's heart sank. What's up with those 4 cage-level ninjas? Li Zan. The first cage-level ninja was named Hitaki Tsukumo, who used to be the minister of Konoha Anbu. He prioritized protecting his teammates in a mission, which eventually led to the failure of the mission, which brought huge losses to Konoha. News after the word spread, the villagers in Konoha scolded him. Hitaki Tsukumo couldn't stand the humiliation and committed suicide. Senju Tobarama. Senju Tobarama. Are you sure you're not joking? How can being a cage-level ninja be so fragile that you can't stand even a little gossip? It's impossible. Namikaze Minato. Second Hokage-sama, this is true. It is said that Hitaki Tsukumo Senpai was very ashamed of his actions, because he brought huge losses to Konoha. So he took the initiative to die and apologized with death. Senju Tobarama said angrily. What are you kidding? Since he is ashamed of the huge loss he has caused Konoha, he should live and try to make up for it. What is the matter of apology? By the way, he brought Konoha to what is the mission of the huge loss. Namikaze Minato. Not sure. Senju Tobarama sneered. Even you don't know, and the Konoha villagers certainly don't know either. They don't even know what the mission and loss are about. Why are they scolding Hitaki Tsukumo? Doflamingo sneered again and again. Fufu, isn't this a very normal thing? As an ordinary person, you can get a chance to insult high-ranking people in an open and honest way. Just use this opportunity well. Why should you care about how this opportunity came about? Senju Hashirama said dissatisfied. Young man, you are thinking too badly of people. Doflamingo. No, First Hokage, it's because you think people are too simple. Do you think those ordinary people are very simple? You think ordinary people are simple, that's because you are not ordinary people. You look down on them from above and can decide them the honor and disgrace of life and death, so they dare not show you their dark side, and try their best to be kind and simple. Doflamingo. But if you become one of them, you will see their dark side. They dare not show the dark side to the upper class, and they are not polite to others. If they can get abusive the opportunity for the superiors to vent their anger while covering up their darkness, and they will never show mercy. Senju Tobarama interrupted. Okay, now is not the time to discuss the good or bad of the Konoha villagers. I am more concerned about Hitaki Tsukumo's failure of the mission. How did the Konoha villagers know about it? Hitaki Tsukumo is the captain of Anbu, the tasks performed should be classified. Li Zan. Didn't you already guess? That's why I said it was Sarutobi Hiruzen's prank. Senju Tobarama. Hitaki Tsukumo is also a threat to them. No, the Hitaki clan is not a big clan. Li Zan. Maybe it's because he has too high expectations, too much power, and doesn't have the will to fire that is necessary for Konoha executives and Hokage. Senju Hashirama. I can understand what you say about your strength and prestige, but what's going on with this will of fire? Hitaki Tsukumo is not a traitor, so why is there no will of fire? Li Zan. First Hokage, you didn't read it carefully. What I'm talking about is the will of fire that should be possessed by the top-level Konoha and Hokage. Understand? It's not an ordinary will of fire, but one can become the top-level Konoha and Hokage, will of fire. Senju Tobarama. What do you mean, Li Zan? It is easy to recommend a person to become Hokage. I think he has the will of fire. It is also easy to reject a person to become Hokage. I think he does not have the will of fire. The will of fire is a brick, where it needs to be moved. Senju Tobarama suddenly understood what Li Zan meant. You mean Yuan Fei, Hiruzen and the others think that Hitaki Tsukumo doesn't have the qualifications to become a senior executive of Konoha, but he has the strength and prestige to become a senior executive of Konoha? Li Zan. This is just my guess. Senju Tobarama. What are the requirements to be a Konoha executive and Hokage? Li Zan. Let me tell you this, in the future I see, all Hokage are your disciples and grandchildren. Senju Tobarama. What do you mean? I'm not the mastermind behind the scenes. Senju Hashirama was the first to react and asked, apart from me, the 387s, are the other Hokages all descendants of Sarutobi Hiruzen? Lee Zan. Yes? Both Senju Hashirama and Senju Tobarama were in a bad mood. They had turned Hokage's position into a family succession system, but Sarutobi Hiruzen completed the master-apprentice succession system. Lee Zan. You don't have to be disappointed, after all, the later Hokage is basically inseparable from you. Even Tsunade became a Hokage. Senju Hashirama sighed, don't say it, this is not the Konoha I want. Lee Zan. Don't worry, this is not the Konoha I want either. I will control it, and then reshape it drastically. Everyone outside is here, let me have a good conversation with them. Senju Tobarama suddenly interjected, wait, why didn't Danzo come? Why don't you wait for him? Lee Zan sneered. Don't worry, Danzo won't come. Senju Tobarama was stunned. No way? You have destroyed even his family, he won't come? Lee Zan. His family has been destroyed by me, and he can't bring them back to life when he comes here. So why is he in such a hurry? Anyway, even if he comes, he won't do it himself, but rather let his subordinates do it. If that's the case, wouldn't it be better to give Sarutobi Hiruzen the chance? If Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others suffered heavy losses, Danzo might have a chance to become Hokage. Senju Tobarama said speechlessly. He was still thinking about fighting for power after his family was wiped out. Is his brain okay? Lee Zan. He couldn't help but have a problem with his brain, but he thought he had a firm belief and could give up everything for his dreams. Doflamingo sneered. Giving up everything for a dream? Fu. I don't really believe this, because even I can't guarantee that I can do such a thing. The decision to give up everything cannot be made easily by anyone. Lee Zan. So, it's just what he thinks. He just made an excuse for himself to fight for power and gain with peace of mind. After a pause, Lee Zan continued. Danzo didn't take action during the Nine Tails Rebellion, and now he wouldn't be willing to let his hand down here to consume. Danzo cherishes his right strength. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 119 Mangekyo with a Soul. Very good. Except for Shimura Danzo and the Root Ninja who hid when they were in danger, everyone at Konoha village came. Lee Zan looked at the Konoha shinobi followers around Sarutobi Hiruzen and said with a smile. You can't escape, surrender. Sarutobi Hiruzen held the King Kong wishful stick and scolded Lee Zan with a majestic face. Surrender? Just kidding. Why do you think I'm here waiting for you to gather? Lee Zan sneered, and Sarutobi Hiruzen's face changed drastically. Don't be nervous. I brought you here with no conspiracy, no rhetoric. I only did this because it was easier for me to announce things by bringing you together. Now I announce, officially take over you Konoha shinobi. Lee Zan looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen who looked nervous and opened his mouth with a chuckle. Insanity. Presumptuous. Court death. Lee Zan's words, not surprisingly, angered a group of ninjas on the opposite side, and someone immediately asked Sarutobi Hiruzen to order an attack. In front of so many people, Sarutobi Hiruzen naturally would not miss the opportunity to perform. He looked at Lee Zan with a hypocritical look. What happened to the two Konoha shinobi beside you? I believe they will not betray Konoha. Lee Zan said in a casual tone. They were controlled by my illusion. Do you want me to unlock the illusion? He snapped his fingers, and Mitarashi Anko and Yuhi Kane were quick to wake up. What did you do to us? Hong Yuhi let out a coquettish cry, and while her body burst back, her hands formed seals, an illusion enveloped Lee Zan. A large tree appeared behind Lee Zan, tenacious vines bound him, and Yuhika's body protruded from the tree, stabbing Lee Zan with a sharp blade. Break! Mangekyo Sharingan's pupil power was activated, and the illusion in front of him instantly shattered. The ability of Jinjin Fruit was activated, the soil under his feet turned into liquid gold, and Yuhika and Mitarashi Anko were wrapped up at once, turning into a statue with only one face exposed. Red. Anko. The ninja beside Sarutobi Hiruzen was about to make a move when they saw that Yuhika and Mitarashi Anko were being controlled by Lee Zan, and their bodies froze in place. What kind of bloodline limit is this? Sarutobi Hiruzen originally wanted to take the opportunity to order an attack, but Lee Zan controlled the two girls faster than he imagined. Want to collect my intelligence and formulate tactics against me? It's useless? Lee Zan saw Sarutobi Hiruzen's plan at a glance, and shook his head casually. I won't use this ability against you. Yesterday. The soil under Lee Zan's feet shattered, and a huge wooden dragon emerged from the ground. His golden eyes stared coldly at Sarutobi Hiruzen and others on the opposite side. Use ninjutsu to defeat ninjutsu. Use the ninjutsu of the Konoha shinobi to defeat the ninjutsu of the Konoha shinobi. Next, it's performance time for Konoha shinobi. Are you ready? Lee Zan laughed and looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen and others with a playful gaze. Wood style. This is first Hokage-sama's wood style. How did the enemy village ninja use Shodai's wood style? The Konoha shinobi followers around Sarutobi Hiruzen were stunned, and Sarutobi Hiruzen himself was stunned. Are you a descendant of the Senju clan? Sarutobi Hiruzen asked tentatively. He seemed to know why Lee Zan wanted to destroy the Sarutobi clan. Lee Zan looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen with a half smile and said, "The answer is wrong. I'm not a popular Senju family." Sarutobi Hiruzen breathed a sigh of relief and said with a sad face, "Then you are the wood-style experimental body made by Orochimaru? No wonder you really hate Konoha. But what I want to tell you is that the experiments Orochimaru did are similar to Konoha. It doesn't matter." Lee Zan laughed and said, "Why, you still want to play emotional cards with me? It's useless. I said I would take over Konoha. If you don't want to, just die." As soon as the words fell, the wooden dragon rushed towards Sarutobi Hiruzen, and Sarutobi Hiruzen roared and fought with the wooden dragon waving the Vajra Rui stick. "I'm holding on to the wooden dragon, you go and deal with the caster." As long as the caster is defeated, the wooden dragon will naturally disintegrate. Sarutobi Hiruzen roared loudly as he tried his best to block the wood dragon. Yes. Konoha Anbu took the lead, and Konoha shinobi wearing animal masks attacked Lee Zan. Wood style, the tree world is born. Lee Zan didn't move, standing quietly, but the ground under his feet began to roar. The roots of the plants burst out like giant dragons and snakes, twisting and rushing towards the Anbu ninja. Some Anbu ninjas didn't have time to dodge and slammed their head into the solid plant roots and fainted on the spot. There were also Anbu ninjas with killing intent, pierced through their bodies by sharp plant roots. More Anbu ninjas were tied directly by plant roots and lost their lives. Ability to act. ZZZZ. Among the many Konoha Anbu ninjas bound by plant roots, someone's hand lit up with dazzling lightning, and the sound of crackling continued to sound. Rakery. With a roar, the continuously spraying lightning stopped instantly, and all the lightning energy gathered together to form a translucent blue light sphere, in which the huge lightning-style chakra was concentrated. Click. The roots of the plant that bound Hitaki Kakashi were interrupted by his rakery, and then he held the blue ball of light in his hand and aggressively attacked Lee Zan, and along the way, there were constantly trees being torn by him with rakery. In the chat group, Senju Tobarama commented on Hitaki Kakashi. Among so many Konoha Anbu ninjas, this one is a bit interesting. Senju Hashirama. Being able to tear apart the plants born in the tree world shows that this ninjutsu is at least S rank. This kid is qualified to become a shadow rank ninja. It seems that Konoha still has reserve talents. Namikaze Minato. Is this ninjutsu Hitaki Kakashi? Senju Tobarama. You know, Namikaze Minato. He is my disciple and the child of Hitaki Sakumo that the group leader said before. Whitebeard. He's Hitaki Sakumo's son. His father was beaten to death by the top management of Konoha, and Ishin still does things for Konoha? Lee Zan. Whitebeard, you underestimate the abilities of Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others. When Hitaki Sakumo committed suicide, even his son Hitaki Kakashi thought his death was not wrong. One Piece Roger. Are you kidding? Namikaze Minato. It's true, Hitaki Kakashi at the time thought that his father's death was due to disregarding the rules of the ninja. The rule of the ninja is to complete the task above all else. One Piece Roger sneered. What kind of bullshit rule is this? In order to achieve your own goals, you will not hesitate to sacrifice your partners. This is the so-called ninja? It's disgusting. Namikaze Minato. I don't really agree with this rule, but I can't change the mainstream view in the ninja world. But although Hitaki Kakashi thinks his father's death is not wrong, his father's death still caused him a lot of damage. Lee Zan said, that's right, Hitaki Kakashi, who was shocked by the sudden death of Hitaki Sakumo, chose to graduate early. He kept completing tasks and killing enemies, becoming a dark and cold ninja. Senju Tobarama. Graduating early? It seems that he was a genius from a young age. Lee Zan. Yeah, he has a strong talent and an excellent education from his father, so it is not surprising that he has emerged at a young age. Namikaze Minato. It's a pity that he is too cold and dark, especially after the death of his teammates. When I was alive, I tried very hard to get him out of the dark, but unfortunately he died before seeing the results. Senju Hashirama. Group Master, is he out of the darkness now? Lee Zan. How do you say it? He has given up the idea of completing tasks above everything else. His current philosophy is, those who break the rules of the ninja world are called trash, they don't know how to cherish them, and those who are companions are even trash, not as good. Senju Hashirama rejoiced. Is that so? That kid is not bad. One Piece Roger. It's really good, he can get on my ship. Whitebeard. The old man can accept him as his son. Lee Zan. Don't get too happy, he didn't come up with this sentence himself, but his dead companion Uchiha Obito told him when he wanted to give up his companion, Nohara Rin. Lee Zan. Shortly after saying this, Uchiha Obito was stoned to save him, and his other partner, Nohara Rin, also voluntarily died at the hands of Hitaki Kakashi in order not to bring disaster to the village. Whitebeard. Senju Tobarama. Senju Hashirama. One Piece Roger. Shiki the Golden Lion. His life is really a tragedy. Shiki, the Golden Lion, was a little emotional. Although his life is relatively unlucky, his experience is also hearty, without these complicated stories of grievances and hatreds. In response to the tragedy of Hitaki Kakashi, Shiki, the Golden Lion, felt ashamed, and thought that Doflamingo was the only one in the group who could compete with him in comparison. This kind of unfortunate encounter like a lonely star is not comparable to other unfortunate experiences. Namikaze Minato was shocked. How could such a thing happen? He never told me about it. Lee. No matter who encounters this kind of thing, he must not even want to remember. How can he take the initiative to tell others? Senju Tobirama sighed. This child is already pitiful enough, let him fall down happily. Hitaki Kakashi, from the outside world, is running around in the woods made by Lee Zan. The sharp roots stabbing from all directions made him exhausted, jumping up and down in the woods to be teased by Lee Zan. Okay, give him a treat. Now that second Hokage has spoken, Lee Zan is also willing to give him face. A vine fluttered in the woods and hit Hitaki Kakashi directly on the neck, causing him to faint, ending his tragic experience of being chased like a dog. Gah! A pitch-black shadow approached Lee Zan from the ground, directly connected to Lee Zan's shadow, and an invisible binding force fell on Lee Zan. Shadow binding. Behind Lee Zan, the patriarch of the Nara clan, Nara Shikuji, made a seal on his hands and bound Lee Zan with a family secret technique. Heart-turning technique. The patriarch of the Yamanaka clan aimed at Lee Zan with both hands, and then launched his consciousness into Lee Zan, trying to take over Lee Zan's body. Go away. Mangekyo Sharingan's pupil power surged, Lee Zan's eyes became scarlet, and complex and intricate patterns appeared on his eyeballs. The pure vaginal mental power exploded, directly tearing the shadow connection under his feet, and the consciousness that had just rushed into his body was also directly blasted away. Mangekyo Sharingan, what exactly is going on? Not only Mew, Good Money Zhao, Shi from First Hokage, but also Mangekyo Sharingan from the Uchiha clan, who can beat him with this configuration. Nara Shikahisa, who was stunned by the backlash from the secret technique, looked at Lee Zan with a look of horror, his face full of horror. Lee Zan smiled slightly. Just as he can use ninjutsu without the seal, he can use all the abilities of the Mangekyo Sharingan without displaying the Mangekyo pattern. But, just as the strong like to release their momentum before battle, life requires a sense of ritual. A Mangekyo Sharingan who doesn't reveal color contacts is soulless. Are you from the Uchiha clan? Uchiha Fugaku, who was just about to shoot, looked at Lee Zan in surprise and joy. He originally planned to do it. After all, anyone with a discerning eye could see that Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others were not Lee Zan's opponents. If Lee Zan defeats Sarutobi Hiruzen and the others, he will take over the entire Konoha, which Uchiha Fugaku does not want to see. No one will like a boss of unknown origin, unknown intentions, and powerful ability to easily kill you. The most important is, if the Uchiha clan dissatisfied with Lee Zan and wanted to overthrow Lee Zan and control Konoha in a coup, it would definitely be more difficult than overthrowing Sarutobi Hiruzen. After thinking about it, Uchiha Fugaku decided to help Sarutobi Hiruzen and them. In the end, before he could shoot, Lee Zan gave him such a big surprise, showing the Mangekyo Sharingan that the Uchiha family can only have. Uchiha Fugaku suspects that Lee Zan is a member of the Uchiha clan, because even if outsiders transplant Mangekyo Sharingan, it is impossible to control its Switch Island. See Hitaki Kakashi for details. The genius of the famous Konoha can't do this kind of thing. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running. Chapter 120 Not easy to deal with? Think too much? Sarutobi Hiruzen, who was fighting with the wooden dragon in the distance, became anxious when he saw Uchiha Fugaku showing a gesture of confessing to Lee Zan. Uchiha Fugaku, what are you doing? That's Konoha's enemy, grab your weapon and fight him. Sarutobi Hiruzen fought the wooden dragon with a Vajra wand, and shouted at Uchiha Fugaku from a distance. Lord Third Generation, I am using my method to resolve the dispute. Didn't you ask him about his identity just now? Uchiha Fugaku gave Sarutobi Hiruzen a cold look and said with a half-smile. Uchiha Fugaku, Sarutobi Hiruzen was angry, but there was nothing he could do. He now only hopes that Lee Zan is not a member of the Uchiha family, and it is best that the two sides do not conspire. Otherwise, Konoha will be the world of the Uchiha clan in the future. Lee Zan looked at Uchiha Fugaku and said with a smile, It's a pity, I'm not from the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Fugaku said stunned, If you are not from the Uchiha clan, how can you have the Mangekyo Sharingan? Even if you have the Mangekyo Sharingan, it is impossible for outsiders to control its opening and closing. Lee Zan said indifferently, This power was given to me by an undead named Uchiha Shisui, who asked me to save the fate of the Uchiha family from perishing. Uchiha Fugaku was stunned. What did you say? The others were also stunned. Lee Zan's Mangekyo Sharingan was given to him by the undead of Uchiha Shisui? Just kidding. Sarutobi Hiruzen desperately resisted the wooden dragon in front of him while observing Lee Zan's Mangekyo pattern. Soon he was shocked that the Mangekyo pattern in Lee Zan's eyes was exactly the same as Shisui's Mangekyo pattern. Different Mangekyo Sharingan can't have the same pattern. He doesn't know, he only knows that Lee Zan's words are probably true. If what Lee Zan says is true, then his wood style. Sarutobi Hiruzen's face sank. He seemed to understand why Lee Zan would destroy the Sarutobi clan and Shimura clan. However, such words cannot be said, otherwise his glorious image will be finished. More importantly, he was not sure whether what Lee Zan said was true or not, and naturally he would not say such words to lower his morale. Uchiha Fugaku stared at Lee Zan's Mangekyo pattern for a while, then slowly said, "Saving the Uchiha clan, what does it have to do with you taking over Konoha? Did you destroy the Sarutobi clan and the Shimura clan to save the Uchiha clan?" Lee Zan laughed. "I killed the Sarutobi clan and the Shimura clan in order to prevent them from continuing to grow and endanger Konoha. The Senju clan was also destroyed for this reason, so First Hokage and Second Hokage asked me to use this reason. Destroy the Sarutobi clan and the Shimura clan." Sarutobi Hiruzen's face sank, and the other Konoha shinobi were stunned. Is this the reason for the demise of the Senju clan? No wonder he can use First Hokage's wooden pass, originally given to him by First Hokage. Seeing that the mentality of many Konoha shinobi people began to lose control, Sarutobi Hiruzen hurriedly shouted, "Everyone, don't listen to his nonsense. How can this absurd claim to gain power from the undead be true?" Lee Zan said calmly, "It doesn't matter if you believe me or not, anyway, I never thought of using your trust to control Konoha." The flower heart fell, Lee Zan activated his wood-style skill again, and the whole earth began to roar, and vines as thick as one person continued to drill out of the earth, densely covering the earth for several layers. Including Sarutobi Hiruzen, all Konoha shinobi fighters have been captured by this map-changing wood-style ninjutsu. Looking at the Konoha shinobi who were neatly hanging on the vine, Lee Zan said with a smile, "I will control the Konoha in the future. Do you have any opinions? Those who don't want to rely on me can raise it now." Sarutobi Hiruzen said angrily, "Controlling Konoha? You can't even think about it. All Konoha shinobi have the will of fire. Do you think that violence can make us submit?" Lee Zan smiled. "Kiss, since you don't want to give in, then go to hell." As soon as he finished speaking, Lee Zan opened his mouth and spat out a water arrow, which instantly penetrated Sarutobi Hiruzen's heart, causing him to roll his eyes and die. Died. The supreme controller of Konoha, Third Hokage, is dead. Right in front of their eyes, they were killed like a chicken. Seeing this scene, the surrounding Konoha shinobi only felt a chill in their hearts. Looking at Lee Zan's eyes, there was a deep fear. Because Lee Zan didn't cause them much damage when he fought just now, so even though they were very surprised and shocked by Lee Zan's means, they didn't have much fear of Lee Zan himself. But now, when Third Hokage, who was high in their eyes, was wiped out by Lee Zan, they knew they were afraid. "Head Hyuga, are you willing to take refuge with me? Or are you willing to be loyal to Sarutobi Hiruzen and take the Hyuga clan to follow him underground?" Lee Zan turned his attention to Hyuga Hiyashi, who had been struggling since just now, and asked with a half smile. "I am willing to rely on you. To be honest, our Hyuga family is not closely related to Konoha village. Because when our Hyuga clan was oppressed by Cloud Shinobi village, Konoha village did not protect us, but made me lose my younger brother." Hyuga Hiyashi said with a serious look that he is not familiar with Sarutobi Hiruzen, and has a general relationship with Konoha. And Lee Zan looks like a Hokage material, he is willing to follow Lee Zan. Lee Zan waved his hand humbly, saying that he can't be a Hokage, that position is too small for him. Hyuga Hiyashi agrees very seriously, how can Hokage match the heroic appearance of an adult? You say what you say. After accepting the surrender of the Hyuga clan, Lee Zan greeted the other ninjas in Konoha village one by one. The Nara clan, the Yamanaka clan, and the Akamichi clan have proved that Lee Zan was right to wait here before, and the chiefs of all the ninja clans in Konoha village have all arrived. If they don't surrender, the whole clan will ascend to heaven. Under this terrible threat, the patriarchs of the major ninja clans have simply surrendered to Lee Zan. No way, Lee Zan's strength is too strong. It's not that they haven't tried, they tried, but couldn't do it. If you can't beat it, consider joining. Anyway, Lee Zan didn't make any excessive demands. Who is the part-time job for, not part-time job? Anyway, Konoha can't be their turn to decide. The other ninjas have agreed. What do you Uchiha think? Of course you Uchiha are different from other ninjas. Even if you don't agree, I won't kill you, and at most drive you out of Konoha. After subduing the major ninja tribes, Lee Zan turned his attention to Uchiha Fugaku and said with a smile. Uchiha Fugaku mused. Uchiha can offer you loyalty, but you have to promise not to oppress us like Sarutobi Hiruzen did. Lee Zan sneered and said disdainfully. Why should I suppress you? Sarutobi Hiruzen is afraid that you will only suppress you when you become big, but I am not afraid at all. No matter how big you are, I will take care of you in 3 or 2 minutes. Uchiha Fugaku was suddenly dumbfounded. This is so reasonable that he was speechless. If Sarutobi Hiruzen has the strength of Senju Hashirama and Uchiha Madara, then he will certainly not suppress the Uchiha clan. Because no matter how noisy the Uchiha clan was, they couldn't turn the palm of his hand. What about you? Tell me your choice, and let me decide your life and death. Lee Zan set his sights on civilian ninjas and Anbu ninjas, and now it was their turn to choose. Hitaki Kakashi asked suddenly, is your power really entrusted to you by First Hokage and Second Hokage? Lee Zan looked at Hitaki Kakashi with interest, and said with a smile, are you wondering if there are any undead for me to find you? Hitaki Kakashi nodded. In the chat group, Senju Tobarama sighed. Poor child, he must have thought of his father and teammates. Namikaze Minato. Senju Hashirama reassured, don't be sad, Minato, maybe what Hitaki Kakashi wants to hear the most is what you, BFDH, said. Namikaze Minato rejoiced. Really? Li Zan rudely poured cold water. Does this even need to be said? It must be fake. As we all know, the most important person in the Hokage world is the younger brother, next is the base friend, and then the others. Teachers, etc., can't be ranked. Namikaze Minato. Senju Fei suggested. Since there are no teammates and fathers here, let us give him some encouragement. If possible, ask the group leader to take care of this rising star of Konoha. Li Zan. Yes, outside world. Li Zan smiled and conveyed the words of Namikaze Minato and others to Hitaki Kakashi, telling them that Namikaze Minato and others had encouraged him. Hitaki Kakashi was a little disappointed, but he was delighted to be recognized by the three Hokages. Led by Hitaki Kakashi, numerous Konoha civilians, ninjas and Anbu ninjas all voted. Occasionally, a few of Sarutobi Hiruzen's die-hard loyalists were dealt with by Li Zan's rudeness. You go to restore the order of Konoha, and I will deal with the darkness of Konoha. After releasing Hitaki Kakashi and others at will, Li Zan left here in a flash and headed towards the root base hidden under Konoha. In the root base, Shimura Danzo sat quietly in the root room, surrounded by the root ninjas who were responsible for guarding him. Boom! With a roar, the whole root shook, and Shimura Danzo suddenly opened his one eye. What happened? I should have told you, let you pay attention to the movement of the outside world. Shimura Danzo is a little annoyed. Are the people in charge of the sentry dead? Don't blame them, it's not their fault. Although they observed the situation, they had no chance to tell you the situation in front of me. A faint voice sounded, and Li Zan appeared at the root base. The root ninja lurking around, instantly aimed the kunai and shuriken in his hand at him. Shimura Danzo looked at Li Zan in surprise and asked, You have invaded here, where is Sarutobi Hiruzen? Li Zan looked at Danzo with a smile and said, Sarutobi Hiruzen? He's dead. Your biggest obstacle to becoming a Hokage has disappeared, but you are no longer alive to be a Hokage. And starting today, Konoha village will be officially taken over by me. Shimura Danzo heard that Sarutobi Hiruzen had died at the hands of Li Zan. A complicated look flashed in one eye, and then looked at Li Zan coldly and said, Kill him. The overwhelming kunai, shuriken hit Li Zan, and a green Susanoo appeared on Li Zan, blocking all attacks. Susanoo? No. This is Uchiha Shisui's Susanoo, how can you have it? Shimura Danzo was taken aback. I was entrusted by Uchiha Shisui to send you to meet him. Leela Heshwen looked at Danzo and said nonsense. Wind style, vacuum sphere. Shimura Danzo released a chakra air mass without a word, and wanted to use this thing to break Li Zan's Susanoo. Li Zan sneered, and the jade green jade appeared next to Susanoo, and then punched Shimura Danzo and the surrounding root ninjas. At the same time, strips of plant roots that were as hard as steel bars sprang from the surroundings and began to kill the root ninjas. Wood style. Damn it. Seeing that Li Zan used wood style to contain all his men, Shimura Danzo was anxious and angry, and ordered his personal men to block Li Zan. Puff puff. The root ninja of the Yamanaka family and the root ninja of the Aburame family rushed towards Li Zan in coordination with each other, and in the blink of an eye, the roots of the plants stabbed behind them pierced through their bodies. Success. Although the two subordinates were not very competitive, they bought enough time for Shimura Danzo to let him unlock the seal on his arm, revealing a pale arm inlaid with 3 Sharingans. In the chat group, One Piece Roger couldn't help but said, What's wrong with this guy's arm? It's disgusting to have eyes. Uchiha Shisui. That's the Sharingan of the Uchiha clan. Can this thing be embedded in the arm? Li Zan. I don't know if the Sharingan embedded in the arm can use the pupil technique, but I know that they can be used as consumables for Izanagi. Uchiha Madara. Can use Izanagi? That's a good ability. Curious about baby One Piece, Roger asked, what is Izanagi? Li Zan. A illusion that can rewrite reality, turning the unfavorable reality into a false appearance. Of course, this unfavorable reality cannot happen for too long. Whitebeard. Rewriting reality. That's a nice ability. Even if he can't rewrite reality that happened for too long, it's scary enough to rewrite reality for a short period of time. As the battle-hardened pirate Whitebeard, I saw the value of this forbidden technique at a glance. If she had this forbidden technique when she was in Summit War, would it be possible to rewrite Ace's death? Even in battle, a person with this forbidden technique can recklessly use a lose-lose or lose-lose trick, because he can rewrite the reality that is unfavorable to him. After exchanging life for life, if you rewrite the reality and restore the original state before dying, the enemy can only die. The gold thief Wu Nan. With this ability, I'm afraid this kid will be difficult to deal with. Li Zan said disdainfully. It's not easy to deal with. Think too much. This kind of skill can only exert its value when the two sides are evenly matched. Thank you for reading this story at mtlarchive.com. Your support enables us to keep the site running.